T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
T&D Sports Video presents the Orlin Cohen High School Football Game of the Week. Today it's the Sailors of Oceanside High School traveling to Farmingdale to take on the Dalers. Hi everyone and welcome to Farmingdale High School here in Farmingdale, New York for our T&D Sports Video High School Game of the Week, brought to you by Orlin Cohen. My name is Mike Trezza, joined by Declan Krogman. We're going to direct our attention down onto the field right now, where a ceremony is underway to honor longtime Farmingdale head coach Don Snider.
6 years later, his 1978 team went undefeated and was not scored on once the entire season. 11 times Coach Snider was honored as Coach of the Year for football and inducted into the Nassau County and New York State Athletic Hall of Fame. Coach Snider also taught physical education and driver's education at Farmingdale before becoming the athletic director in 1961. In 1995, the sports complex was named in his honor for his service, loyalty, and dedication to the students and community of Farmingdale. He coached other sports as well: baseball, wrestling, track and field, all from 1950 through 1992. He also served as Vice President of Section 8, Chairman of the Section 8 Wrestling Program and the Appeals Committee, the Assistant Coordinator of the Nassau County Football Program, as well as the Treasurer. In 1997, Coach Snider was honored by the National Football Foundation and presented an award for his significant contributions to amateur football. The same organization named a special award in Coach Snider's honor, the Don Snider Contribution to Amateur Football Award, which is now given annually to individuals committed to promoting amateur football on Long Island. He was named Athletic Director of the Year in 1990. He was the director of Farmingdale Youth Council summer program from 1951 to 1990. Where he found the time, we don't know. But this was a man who was able to do anything and make a statement. Standing only 5'3", he was a giant in so many ways. At this moment, please join us for a moment of silence. Thank you. And thank you to Coach Don Snider's family for joining us tonight.
Welcome back to the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week. Tonight it's Oceanside, 6-0 this season, taking on Farmingdale at 5-1. Welcome again, everyone, to Don Snider Stadium here in Farmingdale for our Orlin Cohen High School Football Game of the Week. My name is Mike Trezza, joined by Declan Krogman. Declan, let's talk a little bit about this Oceanside team. They come into this game 6-0 on top of this division. You see their roster on your screen. They're really on a roll and looking to stay on top of the mountain here in Nassau County Conference 1.
Yeah, absolutely. Undefeated so far, as you mentioned, Mike, 6-0. They've had a great success running the football, throwing the ball on the outside as well. But we're going to look for them to set the tone offensively with the run here, potentially work off of that to the receivers. And who knows? With Rob Blount here in year 16, we could see some tricks.
And the kid who started as a part-time quarterback for them has now taken over full-time, and he really spreads the ball around. There's a very balanced offense, Declan, and that player is a junior, number 11, Shane Harmon.
Yeah, Shane Harmon, he's done a great job standing at 5'7", 195 pounds. He's really done a great job taking over this offense here. Obviously a very successful program in Oceanside. There's an expectation to live up to, and he has done just that. Doing a great job getting his backs involved and also doing a great job throwing the ball to his receivers on the outside.
We're going to talk about Farmingdale right after our... Actually, we're going to talk about Farmingdale right now as you see their roster on your screen. They come into tonight's game 5-1. Their only loss so far this season was to Massapequa, who's likely to be in the conference finals themselves. Farmingdale, a team that really wants to pound it down your throat, Declan, until they get all the way down into the red zone. Then they're going to use that very talented quarterback and those talented couple receivers on the outside to punch it into the end zone.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to do a great job getting those receivers involved. Their quarterback, Dennis Finkel, is a leader, and he's going to do just that.
For Farmingdale, the player that we're going to be keeping an eye on out of the backfield, he's taken over as the primary running back. That is number 21, Josh Kama.
Yeah, Josh Kama, he also pairs as a linebacker on the outside for them as well on defense. He's really a highlight back. It was a big race with the three running backs by committee early on in the year, but he's proved to be their lead dog so far.
We'll take a listen to the anthem.
And now, Coach Snider's favorite song, the Farmingdale Fight Song.
A stirring rendition of the national anthem, followed by the Farmingdale Fight Song, which was the favorite song of longtime coach Don Snider, Declan. They had a beautiful ceremony for him before the game. He coached here at Farmingdale for over 40 years, with over 230 wins to his credit, and coached here from 1950 to 1992.
Yeah, and as you mentioned, Mike, just an unbelievable run for Don Snider. He was unscored upon in 1978, which is such an unbelievable feat at any level. But to do that here at Farmingdale, he was coaching here for a long time. At Farmingdale, they say it's a culture similar to that of the Pittsburgh Steelers, going from Chuck Noll to Bill Cowher to Mike Tomlin. Here you go, Don Snider to Buddy Cormacher. I mean, you're going right from two great coaches, and hopefully Farmingdale can memorialize him and honor him tonight.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with the opening kickoff and all the action right after this. This is the Friday night game of the week on T&D Sports, brought to you by Orlin Cohen.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster. Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Just about set for the opening kickoff from here at Don Snider Field at Farmingdale High School. You take a look at Shane Harmon, Declan. We highlighted him as our opening. In our opening, he's a kid who was splitting time, as we mentioned, when the season started. Now is taken over as the signal caller full-time for the Sailors.
Yeah, absolutely. Always tough with the training camp position battle, but he emerged victorious in the end, and now he's been the guy. To their credit, they've been 6-0 with him at the helm, whether that's pounding the football down their throat or at the end, really just learning how to throw that football, getting the ball to the outside to those receivers, really rotating backs, and, he's a threat to run on the ground too. Really, standing at 5'9", that's a correction from earlier, not 5'7", Shane Harmon has been unbelievable.
And for Farmingdale, as we mentioned in the opening, they want to play Farmingdale football. They want to really ram it down your throat until they get in the red zone. And the guy that can do it for them is right there on your screen, number 21, Josh Kama.
Yeah, Josh Kama, he's an absolute tank. Plays both ways, running back, linebacker, 5'11", 200 pounds. Just a guy you don't want to hit. We're going to see a lot of business decisions tonight in the hole. A lot of guys are now going to want to take him down, and he's going to meet the running back on the opposition at Oceanside in the hole as well.
Absolutely terrific setting. Our coaching matchup, just to spotlight it for a moment. For Oceanside, it's Coach Rob Blount, now in his 16th year at the helm. And, of course, here at Farmingdale, one of the deans of coaches on Long Island is Coach Buddy Krumanacker, now in his 32nd season here at Farmingdale.
Yeah, absolutely. What can you say about Coach Buddy Krumanacker? He's going to run the ball down your throat. He's going to be simple. He's going to expect Oceanside to run. So let's see what defensive packages he employs tonight.
Absolutely terrific setting on a Friday night. Big crowd, two big schools with big records here in Nassau County getting set to square off. Farmingdale comes up with it.
Wow, unbelievable. Buddy Krumanacker, first play of the game, squibbed it on the opening kickoff, and it proves to be the right move as Farmingdale has the ball at the 32.
Matt Ippoliti, one of their key players on both sides of the ball, now getting involved on specials. He recovers the opening kickoff, and Farmingdale is in business with a 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line, just underway. We'll take another look.
Yeah, you got to imagine they practice this play all week in practice. Special teams, always the last thing you do during the week before the walkthrough. And a big player, as you mentioned, Mike, Matt Ippoliti, a captain there, coming away big on specials.
Dennis Finkel is the quarterback. He's got Kama behind him in an I formation. Hands off Kama on 1st down. Kama tries the right side. He's breaking tackles, and he's got a gain of about 7 on that carry.
Yeah, and he just took about 3 Oceanside defenders with him there. And as we mentioned, he's a tank. Takes the handoff there from Finkel, immediately gets to the right side, shakes the one defender, puts a nice cut there, and as soon as he makes contact with his first defender, he strings him along for about another 5 yards. That's big.
We'll call it 2nd and 2 from the 25-yard line. First possession for Farmingdale. Kama straight up the teeth this time. And I believe he's going to move the chains for the Dalers.
Yeah, and the refs have definitely got to swallow that whistle with Kama because he's going to move that pack until the very end. We saw it the first 2 plays, and he's really set the tone so far for Farmingdale. As we see here, him immediately getting through the A-gap, finding Dato in the hole, and really just not going down until it takes about 7 defenders and a dog pile just to do the job.
So Farmingdale nearing that red zone as we referred to in our opening. They're just outside the 20, now at the 21-yard line with the 1st and 10. 2 receivers near side for the Dalers. Now Gachalian in motion. It's a pitch to Gachalian. He busts it outside. He's past the 20 and he's dragged down by the arm. On the stop that time is Balone.
Yeah, just a little Texas concept there. Gachalian catches a screen, takes it to the outside. Not much, but fortunate to get a couple yards. Yeah, as we see there, follows that lead block. Ooh, 78, Aiden Oliver in the hole. Really lays him out there, and a solid stiff arm, but again, you know, not much work in there for the Texas screen there for Gachalian.
Gachalian, a pickup of 3 on that play. Again, Kama behind him in an I formation. Finkel works out of the gun. We've got a penalty flag before that play can get underway, and I think Oceanside was offsides.
Oh, you believe so? We got an offside because I saw 6 immediately move Theodore Jovens. And, yeah, that's a defensive encroachment right in the neutral zone.
Bob Miller is our referee. We'll get to the rest of the officials after this play.
We got the pistol formation.
Hinkle, hands off to Kama. Kama into the end zone. Kama with an exclamation point.
13-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, Finkel came out in the pistol formation there. Immediately got the ball to his left to Kama. Kama found the hole and took it right down. An opening drive touchdown for Farmingdale. They ran that same motion play they wanted to with Theodore Jovens, and immediately Kama gets through and remains practically untouched as he shakes a defender.
Damo is on for the extra point. Kick is up. It's good. Farmingdale on top 7-0.
Dalers take a 7-0 lead, 9:34.
We're going to step away and be back with more action right after this. Farmingdale up 7-0 on the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello everyone, my name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Farmingdale to kick off, up 7-0 in the early going. Damo is the kicker. He put it in just the right spot last time for a recovery by Martellotti, and Farmingdale was off and running. Let's see if this one will get to an Oceanside player. He puts it in the same spot. This time they handle it cleanly along the far sideline. The returner is spun around. That's Tveter, and Tveter's out of bounds out past the 35-yard line.
Yeah, now after a long wait, last drive we thought we were going to see him. Shane Harmon takes the field for Oceanside, looking to defend that undefeated record. He's down to a 7-0 deficit right out the gate.
We mentioned it before the game start, Declan. The weather's been absolutely terrific on Long Island this fall, and it is again tonight. So if Oceanside wants to air it out, they're going to have opportunities.
Absolutely. They like to set the tone with the run, but they have a really good deep ball threat and a really good system.
Direct snap on first down to Schurer. Schurer picks up about 3 or 4, and then it's gang tackle thrown back. Ippoliti, one of the first men to greet him.
Stopped by number 2, Mateo Morales.
Yeah, and we see there Schurer in the Wildcat formation immediately takes that quarterback sweep right. Didn't find much success there. Was immediately met in the hole by Matt Ippoliti. And dragged down as well by Mateo Morales.
Pickup of 3 on that play. That's going to bring up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Schurer. This time he finds a little bit more room. He's spinning out close to the first down, but I believe he's going to come up about a yard short.
Yeah, and as we mentioned, Mike, a lot of trickery from Rob Blount. He comes out here and snaps the first 2 plays right at his star receiver. So we'll see if he lets Shane Harmon under center here.
That'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Full house backfield. This time they snap it. Again, it's a Wildcat type play, and it does pick up a first down.
Yeah, Jack Regan here taking this snap. Immediately gets, that's Morris. Immediately gets that right to the first down and moves the chains. Sorry, there's a little confusion on who carried that football. We had a low back plate.
Coach Rob Blount hoping to confuse not just us, but the Farmingdale D as well. But in either case, it's 1st and 10. Now from just outside the 50. This time it's Morris. Morris has a great gain. He's going to move the chains. Beautiful run by the sophomore.
Yeah, absolutely. He hits the hole here and never looks back. Another full house package in the pistol formation. We've yet to see Harmon under center, and Morris takes this one north of 15 yards to move the chains.
Morris, as we mentioned, just a sophomore, not a big kid either at 5'7", $140, but he's taken over as the primary ball carrier. Again, 3 in the backfield for Oceanside. Again, it's Schurer trying to turn the corner. We've got a flag coming in late. We've got a fumble at the end of that play, but I believe that's out of bounds. Farmingdale wants the ball. I don't think they're going to get it.
Yeah, you're right, Mike. That ball is going to stay exactly where it is. We saw the flag coming in, courtesy of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Schurer in the backfield, taking the full house snap in the pistol formation again, and we're going to have a hold here on, that's number 26, Roman Parisa. Let's see if the refs agree.
That's the call from Bob Miller, our lead official, Elvin Brown, Steve DeLillo, Lowell Citron, Tom O'Connor, and Jerry Logidice round out our officiating staff. So Oceanside guilty of a hold on that play. It's going to back them up 10. They had a nice drive going. Let's see if they can resume it here. It's going to bring up 1st and 18.
We got Harmon under center, or in the gun, rather.
Now from the 43-yard line. Harmon takes the snap, throws left, quick throw. He's got a completion to Schurer. Schurer's got a gain of about 5, maybe 6 on the carry, and he's stopped by Manuel Benitez.
Yeah, Coach Blount trying to get Schurer involved early. That's the 3rd time he's touched the ball. 5-yard Texas screen there. We've seen screens from both offenses so far. That's really been their first choice of a pass so far in the first quarter.
Collins had him by the legs and hung on until Benitez could get there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Here's Harmon. He looks right, throws right. He's got Schurer. Schurer breaks a tackle, and he's got a first down for the Sailors.
Yeah, we said all week Coach Blunt was going to come out throwing after setting the tone with the run. Here, just a nice little quick slant again to Schur, really getting involved early. Drops back, Harmon throws that ball, and Schur just takes it right up the middle for about 15. A really solid slant route, got in space and made the play, got upfield.
Schur has really come on recently. He had a 70 and a 62-yard touchdown catch last week. 1st and 10 for Oceanside. Now from the 22. This time it's Morris. Morris has a nice hole and he has a nice gain out close to another Oceanside first.
Yeah, great job there. We'll see by Dylan Cacarecco and Jack Grimaldi on the line, really setting those blocks. There's Cacarecco right there. Almost got away with a hold. 8 yards there on the ground.
Morris, as we mentioned, not a big kid, but a quick kid, and he showed it on that play. This time he's to the right of Harmon.
Yeah, we got trips on the left side coming out in the gun again.
Harmon, hands off, left side, down the left sideline is the ball carrier. It's Morris again, and Morris out with another Oceanside first down. It's going to be 1st and goal this time.
Yeah, an unbelievable read here by Chase Morris. Look at the way he bounces off his left tackle there. He gets out immediately. Takes a big gain.
Rico is the guy you want to run behind. Full house backfield. Morris takes the snap, tries the middle. They've got him bottled up and stopped short.
Yeah, that was a really good stand there for Farmingdale. 1st down on the 1, you would think with a full house formation, they were just trying to get it right in there with Morris. Snap to him in the gun, and he's met immediately in the hole by who else but Matt Ippoliti.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal from just outside the 1. They'll try it again. Yes, touchdown this time for Oceanside.
Yeah, Oceanside, Coach Blunt fed the hot hand there. Morris getting involved early with a lot of carries, a lot of direct carries as well in the Wildcat formation. He was met in the hole earlier, but Ippoliti, but now he gets in, finally scoring for Oceanside. As we look, it's pretty much the same plays they ran on first. They said, we're going to run the exact same thing, and you're going to stop it. Ippoliti there again, and would honestly be a great tackle if it wasn't for a goal line stand.
Pender for the extra point. That kick is up. It's good. We are tied at 7. Great game in the early going. We'll step away.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Welcome back to Don Snider Field here at Farmingdale High. Mike Trezza, Declan Krogman on hand, along with our T&D Sports video crew, the best crew in the business, to bring you today's top game. Oceanside comes in 6-0, Farmingdale 5-1. Teams tied at 7 in the early going. It's Pender to kick off for Oceanside.
Yeah, first kickoff we've seen from Oceanside here. Let's see what they employ here.
Short squib kick. Goes out of bounds at about the 30.
Wow, you thought maybe there would be a little intense effort there with the squib trying to recover that football, but really just fell right out of bounds. Well played by Farmingdale Specials, too, not to take the bait and pick that ball up.
You and I didn't talk much about it, Declan, in the opening. about Coach Rob Blount's propensity to pull out every trick in the book, including onside kicks, gadget plays, trick plays, halfback options, anything. He'll do anything at any time. And we saw an example right there. It backfired on him just a little bit as we take a look at Coach Buddy Krummenacher, fresh off his 300th career win a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, congrats to Coach Buddy Krummenacher, 300 wins. That's obviously a very impressive feat. Few do it. And he did it. So, yeah, but as you mentioned, some of these gadget plays with Rob Blount, we saw some direct snaps, and we'll see what Buddy does on offense here.
1st and 10 for the Dalers from their own 35-yard line. Gachalian in motion. Handoff to Kama. Very short gain. Pickup of 3 on the carry. As we mentioned, Cam has been a workhorse for Coach Krummenacher in his junior year.
Yeah, and Kama, especially on that one, looks a little shaken up, but he ran about 3 yards, 3 strong ones, dragged some defenders with him, but really nothing going there.
I shortchanged him. Gain of actually closer to 5 on that
I thought
carry.
so.
Finkel, first throw for him, halfback option. Kama airs it out deep, and he overthrows his man. He was looking downfield for Mateo Morales.
Look at that, a little trickery here from Buddy Krummenacher. All this talk about Coach Blount and some trick plays. Throws that ball, pitches it back to Kama, and honestly a decent-looking throw. Tight spiral, gets it down the field. Reminds me of Odell Beckham when they used to let him throw it on the Giants. Over his head by 5 yards.
They just sneaked Morales out past the offense, past the defense, and just overthrew him a little bit.
Yeah, Morales.
So that's going to bring up a 3rd and 6 for Farmingdale. We've got a timeout. We'll step away.
Timeout, Oceanside.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
And Declan, you had a good call on that. We talked about Coach Rob Blount pulling out all the stops and reaching into the bag of tricks. Well, that time it was Coach Krummenacher who did that.
Yeah, absolutely. We see Finkel here toss it back to the running back. Listen, he makes a great play, Kama. The biggest thing here is just getting your running back, keeping him away from defenders, because these skill position players that aren't quarterbacks are not used to throwing the ball under duress.
But now it's 3rd and 6 for the Dalers from their own 42. Gachalian in motion again, and we've got motion up front. We've got a player who lands on his rear end, and we've got a penalty flag flying in.
Looks like that's going to be on Doherty, Brendan Doherty, the defensive tackle there, number 70. Yep, as he jumps early.
So that's a big break for Farmingdale. That turns a 3rd and 6 into a 3rd and 1 for them. Very, very manageable here.
Got to imagine they're going to feed Kama here, especially on these short leverage plays. Surprised they're in the pistol.
Finkel takes the snap, hands off Kama. He shakes off one man. They've got him by the shirt. And he's got a 1st down. He's out to midfield. Acarico makes the snap.
Yeah, nice job there by Kama in the pistol on 3rd and 1. They trust their guys up front to really make up for that 1.5 yard of space. getting Kama to the outside and allowing him to drag some of these defenders. What I'm impressed most with him is the yards after initial contact. He puts that stiff arm there on Dylan Bender and immediately gets 6 yards after for the first.
So Farmingdale now just on the Oceanside side of the field. 1st and 10 from the 49. Finkel has 2 in the backfield with him. Now we're going in motion. Finkel airs it out deep. Collins, touchdown Farmingdale.
Number 18, Dennis Finkel. To number 3, J.J. Collins. 49-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, Dennis Finkel, as we mentioned, he's going to air the ball out. Once they establish that run, they're going to get to their 2 big receivers outside. They do it right there with J.J. Curtis absolutely burning his man right down the sideline for a big play. Was that 35, 40 yard?
Here's Damo for the extra point. Extra point is good.
Extra point is good. Number 20, J.J. Damo.
Got to give Coach Buddy Cormanacher here. He did exactly what he tried to do. Run the ball early and get it outside.
A little step away, be back with more. Farmingdale up 14-7.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Dennis Finkel, one of the top 10 on Long Island. You see why on this play.
Yeah, absolutely airs it out here on this Friday, October night with a little chill. Throwing that ball south of the 50-yard line, really airing it out to Collins here, who catches it at the 15, actually really at the 13, 12-yard line. Some ball.
And you also see why Collins is being looked at by D1 schools, including Stony Brook, Villanova. Kick goes straight up in the air. It's recovered by Farmingdale. Did it go 10 yards? Yes, it did. And the Dalers take over.
Yeah, Michael Galgano there with the recovery. Another unbelievable call by Buddy Cormacher. They're getting tricky, the Dalers on specials here. As we look at that, a perfectly executed onside kick immediately up in the air, and he falls on it. Galgano.
So Coach Krumanacher with a pair of gadget plays up his sleeve.
Yeah.
And he's got his Farmingdale team up 14-7. They've just taken possession back over.
Yeah, to Coach Krumanacher's credit, too. I mean, they had the squib kick for recovery, and now that was a blatant put the ball in your hands onside kick here in the first quarter. And that's 2 possessions they've stolen from Oceanside already, which against a team like Oceanside is how you win a ball game.
Interestingly enough, they're right at the 49 where that big pass play took place.
Familiar territory here for Finkel. I'd call the same thing again, personally. I'd run it right back. Play action, throw it deep down the left side. Double down.
2:42 left in the first quarter of play. Farmingdale on top of Oceanside, 14-7. Dennis Finkel, the senior quarterback, as we mentioned, named by Newsday to start the season.
They got to jump.
One of the top 10, and we've got motion before that play.
Yeah, that one was going to be on Antonio Contrino there, the linebacker, number 11. Just gifting free yards to Farmingdale right now as they're here at the 44.
Turns a 1st and 10 into a 1st and 5 for the Dalers. They're already working with a short field after that special teams turnover. Finkel takes the snap. Quick throw right side. He's got Gachalian. Gachalian breaks a couple tackles. Actually, check it. It is Morales on the reception.
Yeah, Mateo Morales, tight end receiver hybrid. He catches that bubble screen, little swing pass here from Finkel. Puts it on him right in the numbers. Misses the first man, Dylan Bender that was. And he just takes it another 10 yards. A really solid play there. Moving the chains.
1st and 10 Dalers, now from the 36-yard line. Two receivers near side of the formation for Finkel. Theodate in motion. Run is on the right side. Short gain, pickup of a yard, maybe 2.
Yeah, and we got some pulling over there with Dylan Tavetter and J.J. Collins down on the outside. That might be some Buddy Cormanacher and Farmingdale take advantage of that. But it seems like they're stacking the box for a run.
We'll call that a gain of a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 35-yard line. Same formation on this play.
Yeah, we got Curtis at the top of the screen here in a one-on-one. Collins, excuse me.
This time Finkel to throw. Going deep for Collins. Flag comes in.
Yeah, pretty clear there, Dylan Tavetter with defensive pass interference. They had that one-on-one at the top of your screen. Look to highlight that, and we'll see it right here. Ball gets knocked down and stopped by Tavetter there, clear as day. You could see that one from on top of the press box.
Here's the signal from our ref, Bob Miller. Pass interference on Oceanside.
Yeah, you had to go back to that ball there. I like the call there from Buddy Krumanacher. You want to definitely try to get that outside, and the more they can set the tone there over the top with these receivers, especially in the first quarter already with 14 and approaching the red zone just inside it now. I like the call.
First and 10. Wildcat for Kama. Kama tries the left side. They had him stopped. He wriggled away. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe even a short gain.
Yeah, Oceanside really stacking the box here, expect and run despite a couple of those deep pass plays from Finkel to Collins. Kama again with the direct snap, takes this one to the left side, shakes the first man, but Dylan Bender is right there to be the third man to bring him down there.
Bender, a tough kid. He's going to be playing some lacrosse over at Stony Brook. Well, I should say at St. John's University next year. Finkel has Kama to his left. Gachalian in motion. Finkel. End zone. Touchdown Farmingdale. It's Gachalian.
Excellent pocket presence here by Finkel. He steps up and delivers a dime to Gachalian. As we see here on the replay, stepping in, avoiding the pressure. Great job on the outside there by Thomas Meyer. He's a captain on the right side of that line, and he hits him on that corner right, Gachalian, for 6. Way to find the space in the defense there by Gachalian.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on them.
Big crowd here on a Friday night for this big matchup. The Farmingdale cheerleaders getting everyone pumped up and keeping them pumped up. So is this score. As Oceanside muffs the kickoff and lucky to dive back on it.
Yeah, Miller there coming up for there. Just got a little overzealous. Sometimes we catch the football, or start running rather, before we catch it. Just a case of that right there, and a good job of falling on it to avoid a third lost kickoff there.
So far, Oceanside, a couple mishaps on special teams, and Farmingdale reaching into the bag of tricks. Halfback option and onside kick, amongst other plays they've had here early on. They lead 21-7.
Yeah, and Luke Miller a little banged up on that last play there. Our thoughts are with him. Hopefully he's good.
Down under 10 seconds left in the first. Oceanside will have time for one play. Harmon throws left side. He's got Schurer. Schurer has a gain of 6 or 7 before he's wrapped up. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. A score at the end of one quarter. Farmingdale 21, Oceanside 7. We're back with more right after this on the Orlin Cohen High School Football Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello everyone, my name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle.
Oceanside's just gotten the ball back. They trail by 2 TDs. Harmon to throw. It's off the hands of his receiver. He's looking for Bender on that play.
Yeah, they come out there in 5 wide. No empty backfield for Harmon. Put a good ball on Bender. Sometimes it's tough to turn around and make that play and get your hands up at time. We saw a case of that there as they're quick to the huddle.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4. Oceanside now from their own 42-yard line. Just underway here at second quarter. They trail 21-7 on the road at Farmingdale.
Could see a screen here.
Harmon, right side, broken up nicely. Good D that time by Collins.
Yeah, Collins was all over the field there, read that out like a Dr. Seuss book. As we see here, decent ball from Harmon, just good defense. Really tough to put it in front of him there. About a 5-yard out route. Yeah, I take it back, just a little behind him there, but still. Really good defense there by Collins.
You know Coach Blount hates to do it, but he does send the punting unit on.
Is it early? Is it a little too early for a fake? On 4th and 4, we'll see.
Schurer's going to punt it away.
It's already suspicious.
Schurer, he's got the first down and more. He's past the midfield line, and he's brought down. Boy, Schurer showed some wheels on that play.
Yeah, as soon as you see Kyle Schurer, running back, wide receiver, defensive back there for the punt, you know something fishy's going on. 4th and 4 early in the game reminds me of a vintage Sean Payton move, and that took some guts. Rob Blount, always going to be tricky, proving it there, putting his money where his mouth is.
Yeah, you take a look at Coach Rob Blount. After the retirement last season of Russ Sellen, he's now one of the deans in this Nassau County Conference 1, along with, of course, Buddy Krumenacker. 16 years at the helm is Rob Blount.
Wow, an unbelievable run for him, too. Kind of gets overshadowed by Buddy Krumenacker's 37 years in this case. But 16 good years of a top program.
Harmon. Hands off right side. Sold the play action well on that play.
Yeah, solid post handoff play fake there by Harmon. Got me for a second there as well, Mike, I must admit. But he hands that ball off. Morris, that was?
Dado,
yeah, right there for a solid gain of 3. Collins again there, making the tackle.
Dado with a short gain on that play. Picks up a yard, maybe 2. We'll call it 2nd and 8. Now from the 46-yard line, Oceanside in the white moves right to left. Harmon puts it up right side. It's off the hands of his receiver. He's looking for Schurer, and he can't find him.
Yeah, looking for Schurer there. That was almost a disaster. Tipped interception. Could have actually went back for 6. And we're looking at a 28-7 ball game for Farmingdale. But with sent the motion man in there with Stern, Harmon steps back, kind of throws that one off his back foot. Schurer right off the top of his hands.
So now 3rd and long for Oceanside. 3 receivers left side in a bunch formation. 2 receivers to the far side of the field. Now Bender switches places with Jakovsky, who's in there at receiver.
Harmon looking for some signs from the coaching staff on the sidelines here. Looks to be some confusion.
Now Harmon's ready to roll. Spread formation for him on 3rd and long. Harmon has the room, goes for it himself, and he's going to be stopped short. Nice tackle that time. Number 65, Quintanilla.
Yeah, he's
stopped.
Yeah, Harmon's going to come up short here, but at the end of the day, when you have man coverage, much less press coverage on 3rd down, your check down route here is going to be your wheels. So Harmon here taking this, almost looked like a quarterback draw instead of a scramble, but finds nothing, gets about 10 yards, but he's still going to be a little short.
4th and 3.
Well, if you're going to fake it on your own 45 from 4, I got to think you're going to go for it on your own 40 from 3.
Harmon again is going to work out of the spread formation with 5 receivers in the formation. Harmon throws over the middle. He's got Stern. Stern tries to get away, and he's brought down just outside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, nice call here, throwing the ball here on 4th and short. Empty backfield. I mean, you never know what you're going to expect. Solid blocking and protection on the outside. Quick little drag route to Stern, and they're back in business.
1st and 10 Sailors from the 26-yard line. 9 minutes left before halftime. Harmon, quick throw left side. He's got Tveter. Tveter's got room left side. Cuts it back in. In for the score!
Wow. Unbelievable effort by Tveter there, running out of room on that sideline, taking it back inside, and just finding his way into the end zone. We got a Miami concept screen here, just getting the ball to the Z receiver. Tveter, who's a tight end, receiver, plays a little defense, takes it to the outside, blocked there by Jacobs, and he shrugs off that last defender there in Rocco Martoli. It finds
Oceanside will go for the PAT with Pender. Pender's been excellent all season long on extra points and field goals. Only missed 1 kick all season.
Looks like
Shane
Shane
scored a lot.
Looks like Shane Harmon's the long snapper there. Sorry to interrupt you, Mike. Their starting quarterback.
As Pender, he's good. 21-14. We'll step away.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Oceanside's just gotten on the board for the second time and narrowed it to a 21-14 Farmingdale lead. 8:46 left before halftime from here at Don Snider Field in Farmingdale. Mike Trezza, Declan Krogman on hand along with our T&D Sports video crew. Great game this evening in Nassau County Conference 1. As you take a look at Pender, Ryan Pender, the kicker, ready to kick off.
Yeah, we could be looking at quite the shootout here on the Orlin Cohen Game of the Week on this Friday night.
This time another short kick. Let's see if Farmingdale can handle it. Oceanside thinks they might have won the scrum, but our officials say otherwise.
Yeah, Luke Miller, number 27 on Oceanside, almost fell on this, but getting to the bottom of the pile there was Michael Galgano. Again, falls on another one. He's been a dog on special teams, just falling on that ball.
So neither coach very interested in just kicking it away and playing it straight on special teams.
Yeah, I guess kickoffs aren't even a thing in the NFL, if you're a traditionalist anymore, so might as well make it tricky, especially at this level. I'm all for it. Squibs, onsides, designs, let's see it. I'm always a fan of kicking the ball at the closest guy as hard as possible and seeing if the ball moves.
We just had a great shot of Michael Galgano as you were talking about him. Dave Stemple and Christian Rue, our ace cameramen, getting us the shots in this game.
Absolutely.
1st and 10 Farmingdale.
It's going to be interesting to see if Buddy Cormacher wants to continue to run or really go for it here and either protect this lead with the run or start gunning the ball down the field and look to step on their throats. It's still early, but you never know what to expect. They could come out throwing here, especially with 4 wide and trips.
Finkel has Kama to his left, 3 receivers left side, 1 to the right. Hand off, Kama inside. Kama fighting his way up the middle. Bulls his way for about 4.
Yeah, in the gun there on 1st down, Finkel's just going to take the handoff, give it to Kama. He's going to get about 3 or 4 hard-fought yards going right up the middle of that Oceanside defense, right through the teeth. He's met by Dado, brought down by Bender in a gang tackle there.
Second and 6 from the 42. 8 minutes left to play before halftime.
Back in the pistol is
Finkel hands off Kama. We've got a whistle before that play gets underway.
Looks like we got a false start on Farmingdale here.
Bob Miller getting more camera time than Taylor Swift here.
Yeah, I'll say. I'm waiting for Al Michaels to start complaining.
going to push Farmingdale back 5. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 11. Kama, as we mentioned in our opening, came in averaging about 13, 14 carries a game for the Dalers.
Yeah, absolutely. Kama's been an absolute workhorse, taking a lot of the load there for the backfield.
Kama is back there with Theo Dat in the backfield with Finkel on 2nd and 11. Finkel to throw. He's got a man. He's got a completion and a fumble. Oceanside thinks they have it. And they do have it.
Big turnover here for Oceanside, and this Sailors defense comes through. Gachalian there in space on a nice slant after that touchdown last drive. As we see here, play action to Kama, getting the ball out quick. Nice throw by Finkel, gets it to Gachalian in space. And what happens here is it's going to be a great play by Simon Wareham, who's a 140-pound safety, coming out from the backfield, downfield there. An unbelievable play by Simon Wareham to hit Gachalian in his blind side as he was looking to get upfield. It's very tough to brace for that hit from the over your right shoulder, and just an unbelievable job there by Wareham getting that football back for the Sailors.
So both teams have turned the ball over now, Declan.
Yeah, already. We've seen a couple turnovers, between 2 on the kickoffs for Oceanside, and now Farmingdale, their first turnover there on the fumble from Gachalian. This is going to be a big. We already got a 21-14 game in the second quarter with some of these turnovers. We haven't even seen a pick yet.
Harmon has got Dado to his left. 2 receivers to the far side. Harmon to put it up. He's looking deep on the right sideline. That ball's knocked away. Good defense. And we've got a flag coming in. He was looking for Schurer.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get pass interference here on Nicholas Ragon, but we'll see what the ref says. Bill Miller.
Ragon, one of the captains in that defensive backfield, he's going to get whistled for that infraction.
Yeah, we'll see it here. Immediately after turnover, love the call from Rob Blount. Immediately going to throw it deep. Slightly underthrown, but the ball is there by Harmon. It was good defense until the very end. I don't know. A little contact there, but nearing that sideline, that ball was definitely getting tough to catch, but that'll be a nice 30-yard pickup. What did you think there, Mike?
I thought it looked clean. The cornerbacks on the other side rotate for Farmingdale, but not Ragon. He stays in the whole time. And as you mentioned, and I agree, looked like he had pretty good coverage on that play.
Yeah, I thought he was pretty much as locked up as you could get on him, and especially running out of room there on the sideline based on the trajectory of that ball. It was going to be a very tough catch regardless, but I do think that was textbook defense there by the corner. That was Nicholas Ragon, the captain.
First and 10, Oceanside from the Farmingdale 33. Again, Harmon has Dado to his left. Fakes the handoff to Dado. Now he's going to keep it himself and try the right side. He gets away from one, spins his way to the sideline, and is finally knocked out by Martellotti.
Yeah, nice play there by Martellotti. If you saw, it looked like he was looking for Stern on the outside immediately. Follow his eyes there to the left side. Immediately went to his second read, third read, fourth progression, and it was time to go. That clock, that internal clock as a quarterback goes off quick. And, you know, he got a hard-fought yard there and took a cheap shot outside out of bounds. I shouldn't say cheap shot. I should say a shot.
2nd and 7 on the 30-yard line.
He was able to break the tackle of Ippoliti, who's been all over the field tonight. And finally, as you mentioned, it was Martellotti who knocked him out of bounds. 2 of the key players on Farmingdale's defense.
Yeah, a tough shot, but a clean shot there by Martellotti. Got to make sure that's clear there. That is a textbook hit, but you know, as long as you're within that in those white lines, you know that. We got a long delay here. We got an official timeout, or?
in either case. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 6 for the Sailors, a chance to even it up on this drive. Tavetta in motion, and we've got a timeout.
Timeout, Oceanside.
Timeout, Oceanside. We'll step away and be back with more right after this.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video.
Second down for Oceanside. Play goes right side. Busts it back in, Morris.
Number 30, Chase Morris on the carry. Good from Oceanside.
Nice play. Way to fight for those extra yards. Dashing to the left of the 20-yard line there. Is Morris taking the first snap out of break. Rob Blount called a timeout, wanted to get the ball to his running back. Chase Morris takes the ball 8 yards there.
First down, Oceanside. Here's Morris again. They've got him stopped in the backfield, and they throw him down. Beautiful play by Martellotti. Rocco Martellotti rocks him on that play.
Yeah, unbelievable hit here. Just way to sniff this one out. He read this one like a book immediately. As soon as this ball was handed to Morris, they tried to get that sweep to the outside. He evades the stiff arm and takes down Morris. That's Rocco Martellotti.
Martellotti, the senior linebacker, makes the play for a loss of 4 for Oceanside. 2nd and 14 coming up for the Sailors. Throw over the middle. He's got Bender, and Bender picks up some of that yardage that he lost, plus a couple more.
Yeah, really nice design screen here by Rob Blount. He sends out Morris as the decoy swing on the right. Hits the screen immediately over the middle of the field to Bender. It's almost like a wide receiver, tight end type screen there that he used the running back as his decoy.
But
Well played.
3rd and long nonetheless for Oceanside. Down in the red zone now, just outside the 15. It's going to bring up 3rd and 6 from the 17-yard line. Spread formation for Harmon. 5 receivers in the game.
Yeah, empty set here, 5 wide. Could see a quarterback draw, could see Harmon take off here.
Harmon takes the snap, surveys, takes off. Near the first down, and he stopped short. Beautiful play in the middle. I believe that's Kama that makes the stop.
Absolutely, Kama there, throwing him down. An amazing play on 3rd down. As we talked about here, we're on 3rd down when you're in an empty set. Especially there's no check down. Your check down, especially in man coverage, is going to be your legs. And he does just that. Comes up just short. And it's going to be interesting because they're in field goal range, 4th and short. Mike, I believe 4th and 3? 4th?
We'll call it 4th and 2, 4th and 3. Does have a very good kicker in Pender, as we mentioned, but
got to go for it here. This close in the red zone. They're going to run the ball right up the middle with Morris here.
Morris takes the snap, tries to pick the left side. He's out close to the first down, and I believe he may have just picked it up. Where the official is standing, looks like it may go either way. First down, Oceanside.
Yeah, really close there. I thought they were going to have to get out the chain gang for that one, but just pushing it right up the middle here, taking it a little to the left on a weak side sweep. Really good lead blocking there by Bender and Dado, holding their blocks to the end, and Rocco Martellotti tried to stop him at the end, brought him down, but it's too late. First down, Oceanside.
So we'll call it 1st and 10 from just outside the 10 for Harmon. He hands off to Morris. Morris breaks one tackle down inside the 5.
Number 30, Chase Morris.
Collins makes the tackle.
5-yard line.
Yeah, brought down there by Collins. Morris gets about 6 on that first down. Exactly what you want on a first down play. You're going to run the ball on 1st and 10, especially within the goal line. You're going to want four or more, as they say. So they get 6. Chipping away as you got 3 plays now to get 4 yards.
Check it. It's actually Morales who makes the stop on that play. But in either case,
Been all over the field so far.
it's going to be 2nd down from the 5-yard line.
Back in that full house shotgun set. Got an illegal motion here. Timeout.
We're going to step away.
Timeout.
This is a Farmingdale timeout.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Big 3rd down coming up here for Oceanside. What are you calling here, Declan, if you're Oceanside coach Rob Blount right here?
Yeah, listen, it seems like they're really starting to figure out Morris. At this point, I'd get the run. I'd throw the ball. I'd get the run out of our mind. I'd throw the ball. Use Harmon here. Get on the outside. I would put the ball in Dylan Tavetter's hands and really get him on the outside. Maybe a little out route. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Going to probably do something short as far as yardage goes. I hate to play devil's advocate here, but you could see them run knowing you have 2 plays. If they're deciding, especially I would believe that's the case despite how good Pender's leg is, you're going to want to run the ball here, maybe one of these 2 plays, if you know you're going for it on 4th. But either way, you're going to have 4 yards here, and you're going to have 2 plays to get it, so put your best 2 forward.
Both of these coaches very familiar with each other, obviously, for many years, and both willing to, again, reach into the bag of tricks really early here. And surprisingly to me, we've had a very, very offensive game up until this point.
Yeah, absolutely. As we said, they would establish the run early and get them to their star players outside, and they've done just that. Here's that full house set again.
Parisa in the backfield. Morris takes the snap. Morris looking to bounce it outside. He cuts it back in. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Yeah, really glad I went off that anti-run point there, because running the ball to the right side in that same set that they've been doing, they ran to the opposite side Farmingdale had been used to seeing. They were really stuffing that weak side run, really stuffing the center run, and he takes this ball, follows his lead block, in Dado and Parisa, and takes this one right through the hole, cuts there, and finds the open green for a tie game, barring this extra point.
What a job by Chase Morris. I thought he was going to keep going outside. Instead, he found just enough opening to cut it back in and score the TD for the Sailors.
Absolutely. Very technical out there. Wonder if he takes ballet classes on the side. Ahmad Bradshaw used to do that.
Extra point from Pender is up. It's good. And we are tied at 21 on the Orlin and Cohen T&D Sports Video High School Football Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Squibber.
Oceanside has just tied the game at 21. Special teams has been an adventure here in this first half. Let's see what Pender does. You see him on your screen.
Yes.
One of the better kickers in Nassau. As I mentioned, he's only missed one kick all year, field goal or extra point.
Yeah, so far he's survived the announcer's jinx. But yeah, two onside kicks and 3 PATs.
Let's see if he's willing to put it deep here. He does not. Actually, he does. It sails over the head of Ippoliti.
Good kick, but bad field position here for Farmingdale as Ippoliti falls on it at the 14. Really, Pender is having some game. Highlighting the kicker here, we might as well. I mean, he 3 extra points so far, obviously expected of him, as you said, Mike. Missed one so far on the year, but we saw a squibber there from Pender to start off the game, about a 25-yard kick that fell in the arms of his Oceanside teammates, and they recover an onside kick so far, and then you see him boom one down there, and that would even get it within the guise of a traditional touchback, being down at the 14. It's not even out to the 20.
You know, one of the contrasts we set up at the beginning of this game, Declan, was the speed and athleticism of Oceanside versus the size and power of Farmingdale. But you wanted to give Oceanside's offensive line some love after that last drive.
Yeah, I got to give, honestly, both offensive lines have been really doing a great job keeping their quarterback clean. So far, no sacks through, no hits even, on both sides of the ball.
Farmingdale back on the offense with Finkel. He takes the snap. Delayed handoff to Kama, and they've got him behind the line.
Yeah,
beautiful play that time by Dylan Bender.
Yeah, nice play by Bender. Way to sniff that out. That was a little bit of a millisecond too long to be a halfback draw. That was more like a halfback delay. Standing back there, frozen in the backfield. Bender was already in pursuit of the quarterback. Not much there for Farmingdale.
Bender came in leading Oceanside in tackles, 21 tackles, 3 sacks, and a couple forced fumbles so far this year. A tough kid.
Yeah, playing both sides of the ball, too. Really seems involved in every play. Always getting one of the 11 men to the ball.
Big loss on that play for Farmingdale. Finkel drops back, dumps it off short over the middle. They've got him bottled up quickly, and they throw him back.
Yeah, that's
no gain on that play. Might be another loss.
Yeah, that's going to probably send them back to about the 1.5, 2-yard line. We saw a look right here from Finkel. Good sell. Bender getting off the edge, really feeling that pressure there. Kama just stuffed by Dato on that screen, and you got to wonder if Blount is going to want to play this conservative here and trying to feed into a mistake and wind up with the ball, or if they're going to really push the safety. I would send pressure. Send the dogs, as they say.
3rd and 25 coming up here for Farmingdale. And we've got Oceanside jumping off sides, getting a little anxious to try to get to the quarterback.
That one's on Jack Grimaldi. Yep, number 58. That's unfortunate when you're really got them in the shadow of their goalposts, and now you give them 5 yards of breathing room. With a quarterback like Finkel, that's pretty much been a coach's dream, to quote Newsday. I mean, a guy who's thrown 20 touchdowns and two picks as a junior.
It's going to bring up a 3rd and 20. Finkel with the hard count, trying to draw Oceanside off sides once again. Oceanside doesn't bite.
Wearing 18, very Peyton Manning-esque with that pre-audible calls.
Oh, we need a little Omaha.
Yeah, a lot of that pre-snap movement. Rob Sala wouldn't like it.
Got a timeout for Farmingdale.
Really?
We'll take a quick break and be back with more right after this.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video.
Third and long for Farmingdale in the shadow of their goalpost.
Oceanside takes their
We've got a timeout called by Coach Rob Blount. So these two coaches now, Declan, engaged in that sort of chess match. He wants to see what he's doing, and then once he gets an idea, he wants to call a timeout and line up his defense in the right way.
Yeah, both coaches playing that cat and mouse game here with 35 seconds left in the half. I mean, really, if you're Farmingdale, you just don't want to make a mistake. You're playing in the shadow of your goalposts, giving yourself a little extra breathing room there with that offsides penalty on Oceanside. Way to draw him off by Finkel, but
we talked about the familiarity of each of these coaches with each other. Of course, Buddy Krumenaka here at Farmingdale for 32 years. Rob Blount's been building an excellent program in Oceanside for 16 years now. Been to a couple Long Island championship games. And we've also talked about both coaches' willingness to pull out some of the stops, pull out some stuff out of the bag of tricks in the first half here. So it's gotten very interesting up till this point.
Yeah, absolutely. No surprise. We've seen a halfback pass. We've seen some onside kicks. And something tells me that's not the last of the trick plays we've seen from both sides, especially Rob Blount.
3rd and 20 here for Farmingdale. We're down to just 35 seconds left in the half. They're going to bring it in tight. They're going to take a knee. And Oceanside's going to let it run out. In either case, we've got a good one. Oceanside and Farmingdale tied at 21. We're back with the halftime coverage. Right after this, you're watching the Orlin Cohen High School Football Game of the Week, brought to you by T&D Sports Video.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season. We would like to share some of those clips with you now, so let's roll it.
You look at the season, you take it one game at a time, like you don't look past anybody.
Yeah, I like to take it one game at a time each week because you just got to focus on like what's in front of you at the moment. So that's what I like to do, just stay focused on what's in front of me and just leading up to the season, just keep building off each week and getting better throughout the season.
How much does that motivate you as a player to make sure you do what you need to do?
It motivates me a lot because I know if I don't show up, it's going to look bad on them. So I try to be the best I can be.
Last year, Danny Aiello was a phenomenal running back, D-back. Another guy who was a finalist for the Hanson Award. How do you replace that kind of talent? Who's your quarterback this year?
Our quarterback, Cooper Fuller, played a phenomenal quarterback until he got hurt. Week 3, broke his collarbone. People forget
he was a stud leading up into that game, stepped into quarterback, and was able to fill the role of being a leader of a team that was looking to go win it all again.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Hello everyone, my name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Lord Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season. We would like to share some of those clips with you now, so let's roll it.
You look at the season, you take it one game at a time, like you don't look past anybody.
Yeah, I like to take it one game at a time each week because you just got to focus on like what's in front of you at the moment. So that's what I like to do, just stay focused on what's in front of me and just leading up to the season, just keep building off each week and getting better throughout the season.
How much does that motivate you as a player to make sure you do what you need to do?
It motivates me a lot because I know if I don't show up, it's going to look bad on them. So I try to be the best I can be.
Last year, Danny Aiello was a phenomenal running back, D-back. Another guy who was a finalist for the Hanson Award. How do you replace that kind of talent? Who's your quarterback this year?
Our quarterback, Cooper Fuller, played a phenomenal quarterback until he got hurt week 3, broke his collarbone. People forget he was a stud leading up into that game, stepped into quarterback, and was able to fill the role of being a leader of a team that was looking to go win it all again.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Congratulations to the 68 senior members of the Farmingdale Marching Band. Leadership is not about being the best, it's about making everyone else around you better, and that's exactly what you did for the marching band. Over the past 4 years, your dedication and leadership to the marching band has made it what it is today. 270 members strong, and one of the biggest and best on Long Island. We can proudly say that you have shown this community and the world what it means to be a Daler. We wish you well in your future endeavors as you move towards your next steps in life. Seniors, enjoy this moment and remember, once a Daler, always a Daler. The marching band directors and coaches would like to thank all of the members of the marching band for continuing to make this a great season. When we performed our show at last night's Newsday Marching Band Festival, you showed everyone in attendance what we can do when we all work toward a common goal. Even more, you have shown them what it means to be a Daler. It is an honor and a privilege to teach you all. And now, Drum Major Luke Aldieri will lead the band with Elton John's hit, I'm Still Standing. Let's hear it for Drum Major Nick Kowalski. He will be conducting Justin Bieber's song, Sorry, featuring the Palm Team. And now, drum major Alessandro Chavarria Fuentes, featuring the Dale Lorette Dance Team.
Halftime here in Farmingdale at Don Snider Field at Farmingdale High School. Mike Trezza along with Declan Krogman. Beautiful routine going on at halftime by the Farmingdale Marching Band. Let's give those kids a pop. They work really hard. But meanwhile, Declan, the main attraction here this evening, besides the ceremony honoring longtime coach Don Snider, has been this football game tied at 21 at halftime. Let's take a look at the way the first half unfolded.
Yeah, absolutely. We've seen so far a shootout, a good old-fashioned dogfight from both teams, Oceanside and Farmingdale at the top of their division. Obviously, Farmingdale 5-1, Oceanside 6-0. We got a lot of scoring so far. Dennis Finkel 6 for 6 with 86 yards, 2 touchdowns. We've had J.J. Collins on the outside. They've taken advantage of that matchup there. And on the opposite side of that matchup, we've seen Oceanside play really good defense as well. Except in man coverage, we've seen some flaws, but they've done a decent job stopping the run. Finkel's been beating them through the air. And so far, if you're Farmingdale, you got to like what you've seen so far. Getting the ball to your receivers on the outside, both touchdowns. Gavin Galavichan, as well as J.J. Collins, both receivers getting in the end zone, which is big for them. But Kama's also been pretty solid on the ground, 9 for 29. Going to have to do a little bit more of the run game, though, if they want to maintain success in this shootout. But so far, they've been able to throw the ball through the air.
Let's take a look at some of the statistical leaders in our first half.
Yeah, absolutely. On the Oceanside side, we've got Morris running the ball for 2 touchdowns, 11 for 61. And then we've had Harmon is 6 for 9 with 77 and a touchdown, as well as 13 on the ground. So, again, they've done a good job not turning the ball over, moving the ball through the air with some success. We've seen some screens work, too, for Tveter as well, who's also been having the tall task of guarding 6'5" J.J. Curtis on the outside. So we've seen a lot of our spotlight players in the end zone so far, as you mentioned. Kama's scored, Galavichan has scored, as well as Collins as well. So far, a lot of what we've expected here in this dogfight from these two well-coached football teams.
What are you expecting here in the second half in terms of strategy here, Declan?
Well, I think if you're Oceanside, you're really going to want to rely on Morris in that run. The run so far, especially when you put him with 2 guys tailing him, it works. Especially the full house set we've seen so far. Morris has done a lot of good things, really finding the holes, making his cuts, and really what's sticking out to me, and similar to Kama on the other side of the ball, is what these backs have been able to do after contact. These yards after the first defender, when they put hands on him, they're able to move the pack, whether it's dragging him along with them or just completely shaking them off. Both running games are going to have to get active in the second half if both teams are going to find success.
We mentioned it in the first half, right before the game started. A really, really nice ceremony for former coach Don Snider, who passed away last year. He coached here at Farmingdale for over 40 years. And now, of course, Coach Buddy Krumanacker has been here for 32 years. That's a lot of continuity in high school football, over 70 years with just 2 guys at the helm.
Yeah, much less Buddy Krumanacker, his former player. Don Snider, I mean, you said it, over 237 wins, an unscored upon season in 1978. So far, I would say it's a pretty good tribute offensively, really memorializing him well and honoring him with some nice touchdowns here, throwing the football and running the ball.
Big crowd here on a Friday night. 2 big teams, 2 great teams playing very, very well so far. We're going to step away. We'll set up the second half when we come back, and we'll have all the action right for you right here on T&D Sports Video, brought to you by Orlin Cohen.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. proven excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production, the industry standard, T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season. We would like to share some of those clips with you now, so let's roll it.
You look at the season, you take it one game at a time, like you don't look past anybody.
Yeah, I like to take it one game at a time each week because you just got to focus on like what's in front of you at the moment. So that's what I like to do, just stay focused on what's in front of me and just leading up to the season, just keep building off each week and getting better throughout the season.
How much does that motivate you as a player to make sure you do what you need to do?
It motivates me a lot because I know if I don't show up, it's going to look bad on them. So I try to be the best I can be.
Last year, Danny Aiello was a phenomenal running back, D-back. Another guy who was a finalist for the Hanson Award. How do you replace that kind of talent? Who's your quarterback this year?
Our quarterback, Cooper Fuller, played a phenomenal quarterback until he got hurt week 3, broke his collarbone. People forget he was a stud leading up into that game, stepped into quarterback, and was able to fill the role of being a leader of a team that was looking to go win it all again.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production, the industry standard, T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production, the industry standard, T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello everyone, my name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Hello everyone, my name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster. Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Welcome back to Don Snider Field here at Farmingdale High School for the second half of our Orlin and Cohen High School Game of the Week. Mike Trezor on hand, along with Declan Krogman and our T&D Sports video crew to bring you this terrific matchup. Oceanside and Farmingdale tied at 21 as we start the second half. Oceanside in the white is going to kick off to start the half. Again, it's a short kickoff. It's handled inside the 40 by Farmingdale cleanly, and no turnover on specials this time.
Yeah, you thought especially immediately when Rob Blount come out of the halftime there, gets out a little squib. Good job falling down on it. I'm sure that Michael Walsh would have liked to fall down a little quicker. I don't think he wanted to take that hit there as he hobbles back to the sideline. But Farmingdale here on offense, we're going to have to see some really setting the tone runs here. Some angry runs, some mean runs. Definitely something that they would benefit from in order to get their offense involved. Have continued success passing the ball. I think you're going to want to look into the ends of comma here.
Obviously, whoever wins this game is going to have the inside track for that #1 seed. Although don't discount Massapequa, who also comes into tonight's action 5-1 on the season. 1st and 10 Farmingdale from their own 38-yard line. Spread formation for Fenko. Hands off to Kama. Kama breaks a tackle inside the 40 and down to the Oceanside 35-yard line.
Yeah, we got a nice run here by Kama. Finkel really sells the pitch to the left here, hands it to him off to the right. Makes that first man miss, and he gets through that hole. Breaks it for daylight there. Fights off Dylan Bender till the end. A mean stiff arm. Those angry runs they were looking for. Right out the chute.
Gain of 27 on that play. 1st and 10 Dalers at the Oceanside 35-yard line.
Be a good time for play action here.
Gachalian in motion. Handoff Kama. Up the middle. Again Kama. Down to the 10. Inside the 10. Touchdown.
Josh Kama. 35-yard touchdown run.
2 plays right out of the gate here for Buddy Cormacher, getting the ball right to Joseph Kama. Makes him miss, shrugs off Simon Wareham, takes it 25 yards. As he slows up here, the last guy to make miss was Jaden Bellone. A nice run by Kama to give them the lead early, 50 seconds into the second half.
J.J. Damo for the extra point. That kick is up. It's good. Farmingdale, after just 2 offensive plays, leads 28-21.
Yes.
21.
We'll step away and be back with more right after this on the Orlin and Cohen Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin & Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Two offensive plays for Farmingdale, a 27-yard run and a 35-yard run results in a touchdown for number 21, Josh Kama.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable. Really, Josh Kama, 2 of those plays, 27-yard run out the chute to start the second half, and then the 35-yard kisser.
Damo to kick off. He sends a short kick to the near side. It's handled cleanly by Oceanside. It's Luke Miller.
Solid fair catch there. Going with the no gloves, old school look. Bringing the ball to the chest, securing the football. No turnover, no problem on that kickoff, huh?
So Farmingdale showing they mean business on that first drive. Just a couple plays got them from their own 38 all the way down to the end zone, courtesy of Josh Kama.
Yeah, as we mentioned, Mike, feed the ball to Kama, set the tone with the run, and good things will happen. They didn't even have to go into their passing game there. Let's see if Oceanside did the same.
Harmon on first down. Has Datto to his right. Now Bender sneaks into the slot. 5 wide now for Harmon. He takes the snap, looks over the field. He's got a man open, and Stern can't haul it in. Stern was wide open.
Yeah, there was about 10 yards of separation there between Stern and Ippoliti. Wide open. A good ball here from Harmon as he takes the snap in the empty wide formation. Steps up. Lets this one go. It's a good ball. And just on the higher side for Morris, who can't bring it in.
Second down for Oceanside. Again, spread formation for Harmon. Harmon on the scramble. To the near sideline. He's thrown out of bounds. Good play by Kama on defense.
Yeah, way to get to that sideline by Harmon. Like I said earlier, when you're in a spread offense, empty set, your check down, here's your legs. He manages to get a yard. That's a long yard to the outside. A well-fought yard, but a good tackle by Kama.
So we mentioned Coach Blount's willingness to spread it around. He tried to get Stern, his 4th receiver, involved on first down there, and did not work out for him.
Yeah, that would have tied up the game. Let's see if they can manufacture it as we're in another empty set.
3rd and long for the Sailors. Harmon looks around, lets it go over the middle, incomplete, no one home.
Yeah, pressure there on the outside by Mateo Morales, the defensive end. Seen a little time on offense as well, as this was really the first time. We've seen Oceanside's offensive line hold up pretty well. This is the first time Farmingdale was able to penetrate their offensive line there, getting Harmon under duress as he airmails that throw in the direction of Rob Schurer. And it looks like they're going to go for it on 4th.
Big gamble here by Coach Rob Blount.
Oh, it's a pooch
Actually,
kick.
he's going to kick it away. They fall on it at about the 33-yard line, and that's where the Dalers will take over.
Yeah, a little pooch kick there. Nice to see when the quarterback takes a couple steps and lets that one fly. Took a little bit of an unfavorable bounce for Oceanside, but the job was done there, and they didn't have to worry about any return. Thought maybe they were going to send Schurer back there for another fake.
Farmingdale back on offense. I'd imagine now they'll try to keep the ball on the ground as often as they can. 1st and 10 from their own 33. 10.5 left in the 3rd quarter. Kama, they've got him by the shirt and they fling him down.
21, Josh Kama.
Yeah, good tackling there. Really clinging on to Kama. Don't want to give him another big run. That's his first run in the last 3 plays. First run of this half, actually, that didn't go for 25 plus. Nice tackle there by Parisi. He was dragged down by Bender.
Bender, as we mentioned, a tough kid, had him by the shirt and would not let go.
Yeah, pretty relentless there. A good fight. Usually you see that undershirt getting pulled, much less the jersey off the shoulder pad, a la Eli Manning 2012 in San Francisco.
2nd and 6 for the Dalers. Extra man in the backfield. They'll bullet straight ahead, out close to the first down. On the tackle that time, Michael Lucas, 53 for Oceanside.
Gets another 4 yards. Will be 3rd and 2.
3rd and 3 coming up for Farmingdale. They have the ball and the 7-point lead, 9 minutes left in the 3rd. Here's Kama. They've got him bottled up, but he gets away at the 50. Now Kama's in the clear. At the 20, the 10, forget it. Touchdown, Kama.
Josh Kama, 59-yard run, right up the gut. Touchdown.
This Farmingdale crowd getting into it here is Josh Kama, who looked dead and buried on that 3rd down. It looked like a stop for Oceanside. Spins out, gets out of the pile, and darts right through for some daylight. Stiff arms another man, fights off the 3rd, and the final guy going down there as we have I want to say that was a 40-plus yard touchdown there. That was pretty big. I'll stick with our statistician. But wow, what a run by Joseph Kama, putting this offensive scheme, running game on his back.
Damo's 5 for 5 on extra points. Kama's got 3 TDs. Farmingdale up by a pair of scores, and we will step away and be back with more.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
You and I highlighted Josh Kama in our opening, Declan. He's come alive with 2 TDs here early in the second half.
Yeah, 2 TDs in the second half, 3 on the day total. We've just seen some huge runs. He's had 3 runs over 30 yards so far in the second half, and we're not even a full 4 minutes in. 2 touchdowns already. The 35-yard run that he followed up, or that he preceded a 27-yard run with early on in the second half. And then just now, the 59-yard run that he broke out of what looked like a dead and buried 3rd round. He's really putting this offensive scheme on his back as they're exploding for 35 touchdowns. Really a nice combo back here with him and Dennis Finkel.
Jeff Damo to kick off. This time he'll kick it away. It's handled at about the 25. Down the left sideline is Oceanside. And a nice return out past the 40, close to the 45, where they'll set up shop.
Yeah, and Oceanside's it's going to be really interesting to see as you see Coach Rob Blount getting them in the huddle right now and really talking to them. It's going to be interesting to see. This is Oceanside's first big test of the year. Going into the game, obviously, facing Farmingdale 5-1. It's going to be a big test for them naturally. But being down 14 here with 4 minutes into the second half, this is where good teams fight back. So we're going to see if Oceanside fights back or rolls over.
Harmon has Morris to his right. Morris did a great job early in this game.
And we got Schurer in a one-on-one, too. Press coverage with no safety down the right side. Wonder if Harmon will look that way.
Here's Morris on first down. Cuts around the left sideline, and he's out across midfield and out close to the Farmingdale 45-yard line.
Yeah, his runs have a lot of late life. Getting to the outside there, really extending that play and avoiding contact, just finding more room on a closing in sideline. Pretty impressive there by Morris. Taking this handoff, going immediately to the outside, bouncing off his left tackle there, and just really extending the play.
1st and 10. Harmon to throw over the middle. He's got a completion. There's Bender. Bender's in for the score. What a play by Dylan Bender.
Number 2, Dylan Bender. 49-yard touchdown pass.
Some answer there by Oceanside. 2 plays of their own. We've seen 2 drives already with 2 plays. This one, Dylan Bender finding him in space. The whole building thought they were going to run to Morris. Bender extending the play, stiff-arming Collins there and reaching out for the score. An unbelievable throw and an even better play and a run after catch there from Bender.
Bender says, "Smoke up, Johnny."
We have a game, folks.
Pender for the PAT. Pender's 4 for 4 on kicks. Oceanside's down by 1 TD. And we'll step away. 35-28, Farmingdale on top.
35-28.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Oceanside just cut it to a 7-point Farmingdale lead, 35-28. 8:20 left in the third quarter. Here's an onside kick. It's handled by Farmingdale. Boy, you cannot fall asleep during the kickoffs of this game, Declan.
Who else but Josh Kama on the onside kick recovery. They kick it right to him. This was pretty bold, too. This wasn't your typical squib onside kick where you kick it up in the air or kick it hard at someone. They chopped this one up, and unfortunately for Oceanside, it landed in the hands of their sure-handed back, Josh Kama.
So Farmingdale's going to be working with a short field here now. Just about midfield. They've got the ball in the 7-point lead. 8:20 left in the third quarter of play from here at Don Snider Field in Farmingdale. Mike Trezor, Declan Krogman on hand. 1st and 10, Dalers. 2 in the backfield with Finkel. Here's Theodato. He spins his way close to a first down. Jovens Theodot.
Yeah, they fake the run here to Kama immediately, thinking they're feeding the hot hand, and get this one to Theodot. His first carry of the game takes this one for 11, moving the chains.
First and 10 Farmingdale, now from the Oceanside 40 after a pickup of 10 on that first play. Theodot and Kama in the backfield with Finkel. One receiver each side. Theodot tries the left side this time, actually making Kama, and Kama doesn't get much.
Yeah, right now it looks like Buddy Kohlmacher's trying to get some trickery going with the backs. Splitting his looks out to Theodot and Kama, especially after Kama's taken so much of the load so far on offense, whether that's carrying the ball, even on specials, recovering that onside kick. So Kama so far hasn't found much this drive, but it's only been the third play. He might have outdone himself so far by scoring within the first two early on.
2nd and 8 for Farmingdale after that 2-yard pickup. Theodot in motion. Finkel to throw. Now on the scramble to his right. He just lets it go and throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, nothing there. Just got outside of the tackle box to avoid the ever-feared grounding penalty there. Good job by Finkel avoiding the rush and not forcing anything.
As you mentioned, Finkel, very, very smart player. According to his coach, he does not make mistakes, will not turn the ball over.
Yeah, absolutely. You mentioned it, Mike. 20-2 touchdown-interception ratio his junior year. Doesn't get much better than that as far as keeping the ball under wraps, keeping it protected between him and Kama in the backfield. Very hard for defenses to force a turnover. Definitely something that Rob Blount's going to want to see his defense do if they want to win this game, winning the turnover battle. So far they're down one. They forced one fumble, but haven't got one through the air so far.
3rd and 8. Finkel to throw. Over the middle. He's got a receiver.
Wow, this is tight coverage. Some throw by Finkel. Put it on him right there. This was almost an interception. It was that much of a 50-50 ball. Threads the needle in the night of an October air with not a lot of wind. Great play.
1st and goal. Here's Kama. They've got him bottled up, but he still surges forward for the TD.
Number 21, Josh Kama, right up the board.
4th TD of the game for Kama.
It's been the Josh Kama show for Farmingdale so far. 4 touchdowns, including 2 big ones. Right there, his 2nd red zone touchdown of the game, doing exactly what Farmingdale needed despite some answers from Oceanside. Pending this extra point, they're going to be up 14.
Damo trying to go 6 for 6 on PATs. He puts it through. Farmingdale again up by 2 scores, and we're going to step away with 6:27 left in the half. 42-28 Farmingdale.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Damo to kick off. As we mentioned, kickoffs have been an adventure all night long. Neither coach knows whether the other coach is kicking it deep, trying to squib it, onside kick, trying to kick it to one of the up men.
Yeah, the kickoffs have been an adventure here.
Damo puts it about the 30. Nice return. It is Luke Miller on the return, and he gets out past the 40.
Good return by Miller, the gloveless, sure-handed return man. Spotted up there for Oceanside. That's his 2nd time touching the ball on a kickoff. First positive return. Last one was a fair catch. Listen, this is going to be a big drive, Mike. They've answered quick before. Let's see if Shane Harmon and Oceanside's offense can strike back. Make this one a shootout, because with the way Farmingdale's playing, 42 points halfway through the 3rd quarter here. You don't want to let any drive slip away, because you could let this thing go in a quick 6-point swing.
1st and 10 Oceanside, now from their own 40-yard line.
Harmon getting directions from the sideline here.
Harmon has Morris in the backfield with him. Harmon to throw down the right sideline. Incomplete, looking for Schurer.
Yeah, Schurer had some separation there. We saw 8 men in the box there, not a single safety back deep for Farmingdale. That's definitely something that you might want to look out for. I'm surprised that Farmingdale is really playing this run here, up 2 scores rather. Oceanside, I have a feeling that might not be the first time we see them take a deep shot this drive.
We mentioned it a couple times. Farmingdale a little bit of an advantage in terms of size, but Oceanside quick and athletic and deep. Second down. Here's Morris, left side, down the sideline, out close to the first down. I believe he's got it.
Number 30, Chase Morris. Good for Oceanside first down.
Wow, Morris just takes this one. 3 defensive backs, so there's 8 guys in the box. Taking this one out, bouncing it out. A good job by Bender not to hold that block too long there. Morris almost gets sent down by Kama. An insane stumble recovery there to get an extra 3 yards. Lucky his knee came out unscathed there.
Morris, a wrestler who his coach referred to as tough and special.
Yeah, it definitely showed it right there at 140 pounds running the rock. He's tough to bring down. Whereas Kama on the other side, 5'11", 200 is tough to bring down in his own way as well. 2 different kind of backs.
1st and 10, Oceanside. Morris has got an opening. Morris is going to be gone. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Number 30.
You're not catching him on that play.
Yeah, Chase Morris, man, he's been the hot hand this drive. Just breaking stride there, breaking through the hole and seeing some daylight. Big answer there. Big answer there from Oceanside. Sheds light on why Buddy's been stacking the box. Look at this. Morris gets through, and he's got 30 yards of daylight there. As you said, Mike, gone.
You mentioned it, that 5'7", 140. Once he gets past you, you are not catching him.
Gone in a cloud of dust, even on turf.
Extra point from Pender. Pender's 5 for 5 on kicks, and once again, Oceanside trails by just a touchdown. 42-35. We'll step away and be back with more action right after this.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
The scoring in this game will just not let up. 42 Farmingdale, 35 Oceanside, 5:12 left in the third. From here at Farmingdale, Mike Trezza, Declan Krogman, and our T&D Sports video crew. Best crew in the business.
No doubt, you said it, man. We have a great crew back here, but you mentioned it. We've had over 10 field goals from both sides. These offenses have really kept their kickers involved.
Pender to kick off towards the sideline. Handled by one of the up men cleanly at about the 37-yard line. It's handled by Mike Walsh once again. Second time for Walsh.
Yeah, really nice play there by Walsh. That could have gotten ugly, especially when you dive on it like that. Made a nice catch. Really good job keeping that ball off the turf from bouncing around.
This is one of those games you're getting the impression whoever has the ball last is going to walk away with the victory. If Farmingdale wins tonight, all three of these teams will be 6-1. I'm talking about if Farmingdale and Massapequa will both win.
Yeah, it's going to be a dogfight to see who gets this 1 seed.
1st and 10, Farmingdale from their own 35-yard line. Three receivers near side on 1st and 10. Finkel, quick throw. Out to the left side, he's got Morales.
Yeah, coming out in trips left there. We had Finkel, a little bubble screen there to Mateo Morales. We'll see it here. No play action, just immediate bubble. Get this ball out. Morales turns to the sideline there. Might have cost him about a yard or two in the end, but he fights through a lot of tackles here to make this a positive game.
Morales 6'1", 185, a junior, tight end and defensive end, but showing good speed for a tight end.
Showing good speed and an acceptable strength, and very expected strength, rather.
2nd and 1, Dalers. Delayed handoff, Kama. Kama's met at the line of scrimmage, but I think he surged forward for a 1st down.
Yeah, we'll see where they spot this one, but either way, a really good second effort by Kama here. You know, it's really tough. Very rarely have you seen, maybe about 1 or 2 plays, have you seen Josh Kama be taken down successfully by the first man to make contact with him. He's done a great job fighting through defenders, as we'll see here. Play fake here on the delayed handoff. Good job. Finkel's been doing well with that all night. But Kama just fighting forward, inching up. Even the ugly runs are starting to get success as we see the chain gang coming out here.
Shane Crew, first visit to the field. Looks like he's got just enough. No signal yet from Bob Miller and his crew. First down, Farmingdale.
Always love to see the chain gang get active. Glad even the NFL is not going to electronic chains. Old school staple of football.
So Farmingdale now 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. We're down to 4 minutes left in the 3rd quarter of play. They lead Oceanside at home, 42-35.
Might see them pound the rock yet again here. Just really set the tone for the 4th quarter.
Straight ahead is Kama. Kama's through at the
54 yards up the gut. Touchdown run.
What more can you say about Josh Kama having a career night here? Yet another touchdown. Make it 5. Running the ball down their throat as expected. He just goes right through the middle of the field for another 50-plus yard run. I mean, this is his 4th run of over 45 yards so far.
Farmingdale with the PAT. Kick is up. It's good. 49-35. Farmingdale on top. We're back with more right after this on the Orlin Cohen game of the week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Josh Kama, the gift that just keeps on giving for Farmingdale. But you know what, Declan? Let's give those big guys up front for the Dalers some credit. McCarthy, Petzold, Kunz, Thomas, and Meyer, left to right. They are opening up the holes.
I know. You would have thought we transported to 1988 and we're looking at the Great Wall of Dallas out here. Leaving Finkel completely untouched. He could wear a tuxedo back there, and Kama exploding for 5 touchdowns. He might owe him a steak dinner after this one.
Here's Morris on the return.
I like that strategy Rob Blount's employing here. Get Morris on the return. Get your best players, most explosive players, touching the football. Look to see Morris get involved, and I think it's time to get Schurer involved as well. Maybe show some love to that slant route. We've also seen Dylan Bender get open in space. If Oceanside wants to get back into this game, chasing 14 here, avoiding a 50-burger, they're going to want to get the ball to their best players in space.
Coach Blount doesn't mind throwing it down the field. He may have to start doing that here. He's got the kids that can get open down the field, so we're going to see what they're able to get done here, down by 2 TDs.
Yeah,
3.5 left in the third.
Oceanside looking to join Farmingdale as a fellow 40-point scorer here in the third quarter. Would be pretty impressive to do before the fourth.
Harmon has Morris to his right. Harmon looks around, now takes off. He's still on the run, and nice tackle that time. It is Ippoliti who brings him down.
Yeah, Harmon there, really we've seen him try to get to the outside on these runs, avoiding lowering the shoulder into the teeth of that defense. Design quarterback run, the middle of the field just opens right back up. He makes that decision, follows Bender, looks to get to the outside, but nothing really ever materialized past 5 yards here as we got a second down.
Ippoliti, one of the captains on D, short tackler, makes the play on that one. 2nd and 7. Misdirection play. Pickup of about 4 on that carry for Morris.
Another run for Morris, feeding the hot hand. Nothing much there. Solid run up the middle, right in the gun. Little halfback zone. Brought down there. That's Wilson Quintanilla.
3rd and 3. They try to pound it up the middle, and they've got a first down. Oceanside's going to move the chains.
Yeah, we saw this for a couple plays in the first half. This tempo on Oceanside. It seems like they work well, especially running the football when they get up to the line, get the signal, don't have to think too much, and just pound the ball down their throat.
Approaching the 2 minutes play mark in the third quarter. Oceanside down by 14 here at Farmingdale. Harmon. Short throw right side, going for Schurer. That pass is broken up. Ippoliti on the breakup.
Yeah, I don't know how much Ippoliti got his hand in there. Rob Schurer, that's a tough play. I mean, there's that slant route we talked about. Drops back is Harmon. Almost a false start there, actually, by Morris. But just getting there, tough drop, hits him in the knee. Schurer looking to take that one to the crib. Couldn't make a house call without the ball.
That ball might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage.
Worth noting there, the ball definitely deflected. The pattern of the ball was a little different. Tough ball to receive if you're a receiver, especially in a night game. Schurer is one of their more sure-handed receivers, so I would expect him to get the ball back in his hands.
2nd and 10. Harmon lets it fly left side, going for the sideline. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, that back shoulder, he was looking for Morris there. Good ball, tough catch going to the ground. They'll look to regroup here on 3rd down.
3rd and 10.
And we see this here. They fake the play action of Morris. A good move by Harmon there. Great job with the protection on the outside, just trying to throw that in-breaking, comebacking route. Coming back to the ball, no luck, but good ball, tough catch.
Was looking for Jacob Stern on that play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Yeah, long 3rd down for Oceanside here. Got to expect them to want to get the ball in Bender or Schur's hands, one of their more trusted receivers on the outside. They need a big play here bad. Looks like we're out of time to the clock here. Figuring out an issue with the officials.
Third and 10, Sailors. Bender in motion. Instead, they dump it off to Morris. Morris has a first down and more. Down to the 20-yard line before he's taken down.
Yeah, gain of 24 there by Morris. Really great call there by Rob Blount. Throwing the slip screen on third down, third and long. Blocks held at the line. Got to give love to both sides of these offensive lines here. Really good protection all around. And it takes 3 guys to bring him down. Morris, as always, tough to bring down at his 5'7", 140 size.
First and 10, Oceanside. Inside handoff. Short gain, pickup of maybe 3 on that carry.
Yeah, Morris looking for the hole here. Gets met right in there. Almost kind of grabbed down there by Mateo Morales.
Boy, I'm not sure at a $140 I'd want to be running the ball up in there like that.
Yeah, especially continuously the way Morris has been doing.
Second and 7. Going for the corner. Looking for Stern once again. He can't find him.
Yeah, he had Stern there. There was a little separation there on that corner route from the tight end slot. Almost wide receiver 3 you see Stern as, but that's a tight end breaking route usually. Nice post corner. We'll look at it here on the replay in a second as Harmon drops back, takes this snap, immediately looks to the right side. He goes right to the strong side of the field, hones in on that corner route, just overthrows him by a couple yards. Good coverage there by Collins.
Third and 7 for the Sailors. Morris trying to pound it up inside. They've got him bottled up and they throw him back.
Yeah, interesting call there on 3rd and 7 to run the football. They were kind of hoping for a bigger run than 2 yards. But we'll look right here. This ball's going over the middle. He hands it off to Morris. Met immediately. I think it's Cantanilla, a couple guys there, Ippoliti, and we're going to have a big 4th and 5 here for Oceanside. This is probably the first time, as they'll probably let this one run out as the 4th quarter is approaching. When we come back, we'll have our biggest play of the game to this point.
They're going to try to get one more in, and they won't get it in. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Farmingdale up by 14. We're back with the 4th right after this on the T&D Sports Video Orlin Cohen Game of the Week.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Start of the 4th quarter here in Farmingdale. Oceanside trails by 2 TDs. 4th down for them. Harmon, completion to Morris. Morris is pushed out of bounds. Did he get enough?
Number 30, Chase Morris. Good on
Yes, he did. It's going to be first and goal for the Sailors.
Nice play by Morris. They go back to the hot hand, this time out of the receiving game. Throwing the ball through the air to their running back. We don't see a ton of that out of Coach Rob Blount. Likes to get it to his receivers in space and keep the rock to the runners. But he passes that one out there and gets a key first down to keep Oceanside alive.
Great point. He doesn't throw to the backs too much, but he did on that play. And Chase Morris hooked him up with a first and goal from just inside the 10. First and goal, we'll call it from the 9. Tveder in motion, and a flag down before that play can get started.
Yeah, it looks like we might have an illegal formation or a false start call here. Let's see.
False start on Oceanside, so that's going to hurt them a little bit. It's going to be first and goal, but now from the 14.
Yeah, that's big, man. Tough 5-yard loss there. This is going to be big to see how Shane Harmon battles back here. This is a quarterback who, coming into the year, faced a lot of adversity, quarterback battle, coming out of camp, emerges victorious. They haven't had a loss yet. They're 6-0. This is their biggest test so far of the season down here in the red zone.
Harmon again with Tveder in motion. To his right. Harmon looks for Tveder. He can't get it to him, and instead he just throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, drag
Smart
down
play
there.
by Harmon.
Definitely a smart play. We haven't seen any picks so far, no turnovers through the air. Almost thought he had Tveder on that bubble screen, but when you're down 14, the last thing you want to do is, you want to avoid disaster as much as possible.
Second goal from the 14-yard line.
Second and goal from the 14. Harmon looking to Coach Rob Blount for guidance. He's got the play. Gets back in the huddle now.
It's going to be big to see how the quarterback, the young kid, steps up here. Junior, first year as a starter, throws a good ball. Going to look to get the ball. We got Tveder potentially in space here on a corner.
Harmon looking end zone, got a completion. Bender, touchdown. We've got a flag.
There's a flag on the play.
Yeah.
Bender doesn't believe it. He says, wait a minute, I have to run this one again? Let's see what our lead official, Bob Miller, has to say about this play.
Could be an encroachment, too. We'll see. Going to that sideline, he doesn't look happy. Rob Blount over there on that Oceanside sideline. An eligible man downfield.
Legal man downfield on Oceanside. That's coming back.
So it's interesting. We said Tveder with the corner route. He ran just that. We had a nice little stick and nod there over the middle. Good play call. Always tough when on a play like that. It's very tough to see. Those offensive linemen cannot go more than a yard down the field. And once they do, that pink flag flies, and we saw that there.
Second and goal from the 19-yard line.
So Oceanside reached first and goal, but since that time has been going in reverse with 2 penalties now. Have them at the 19-yard line. Still second and goal, though, but from the 19.
Making it hard on themselves, but they still have a one-on-one matchup here with Sure.
Harmon over the middle. That ball is juggled and not hauled in. Looking for Bender once again.
Yeah, it looked like that one hit the center. William Perman in the back. Broke up that screen there for Oceanside. We'll check out the replay here as Morris went in motion, leaving Harmon all alone. Looked like he might have had Schurer on a slant. That one to Bender, screen broken up immediately. All over it was Rocco Marilotti.
I actually thought that went off the back of one of the Oceanside
Yeah,
linemen.
the center, for sure. That was William Perman. Tough, man. Very tough break for Oceanside down in the red zone here.
Harmon has done nothing wrong tonight and a lot right tonight, but he needs a big play right here on third and goal from the 19. Harmon now scrambles to his right. He's chased. He lets it go right sideline, has a completion.
Looks
and
like
they're
he's
saying he did not haul it in. Looking for Tveter.
Harmon took a shot on that play. He's winded. He's going to roll right here, facing the pressure. He immediately had Tveter on a wheel route. Now he's in scramble drill. Tveter comes back to the quarterback. Harmon looking for a man, and he takes a shot. That was Mateo Morales delivering that blow for Farmingdale. That one's going to draw a flag.
It looked to
This
me
could
like
be roughing the
Tveter
passer.
did hang on to it, but they're saying that he came down with it out of bounds, I believe.
And it looked like we had an eligible man downfield again. So let's see. In the NFL, this might be roughing the passer. But here in high school, Harmon takes this shot. It's a clean hit. He just gets rocked. I got to agree with you, Mike. It looks like he got the feet down.
Tveter definitely did come down with the ball.
It's an unbelievable
Whether or not
play.
he came down in bounds is another matter, but it is not going to matter because Oceanside is called for a penalty. So again,
Unbelievable job by Harmon scrambling and finding a man there, but he's going to have to do some more magic here.
4th and goal from the 19. Let's see if Harmon can work some magic after that big hit he took to the ribs.
Look at Morris on a corner route here.
Harmon trying to get to the sideline. Instead, they've got him wrapped up and they bring him down.
Tough for him to take that hit, but what a job by the Farmingdale defense here. A red zone stand, the biggest stop of the night to this point, led by Nicholas Ragone, captain corner. Potentially a hold there as it was missed, but we're looking at this. What a shot by Ragone, and poor Harmon takes another shot, this time on 4th down.
Looks like they
Oceanside.
were going to give him the Thanksgiving wishbone and tear his two legs apart. on
That was
play.
tough to watch, especially as a former quarterback. Feel for him taking those hits out there. He had a couple corner routes. I like to see when you have separation, especially with a Z receiver, you bring over your H, have post, have a corner, something over the middle. The routes were solid. The defense was even better, and that's why we're talking about a 45-35 lead for Farmingdale right now, just a minute into this 4th. If Farmingdale can't, if Oceanside can't stop him here, I'd say it's curtains.
I would give Kama maybe 2-3 more runs and then let the backup running backs take over. Keep this ball on the ground, keep this clock churning, and get out of here with a win if you're Coach Krumenacker.
Yeah, that's the one thing we haven't seen from Coach Krumenacker. Really only one other carry. That one went to Theo Dade. He usually rotates his backs more, but when you have a hot hand, I mean, this is like a guy, a basketball player at the park who's sinking 5 threes.
Here's Kama with a jump cut. Theo Dat's been doing a good job as sort of that lead blocker for Kama tonight.
Yeah, they've been rolling out with an old school fullback style backfield here. You see some looks here. We've seen looks on both sides with the full house, with Morris leading that package there. A lot of lead blocking here. Some fundamental football. It's good to see. Really no surprise why those two teams are at the top of their division.
Theo Dat's got some good size at 6 foot 190. And Kama, as we mentioned, also a big back at 5'11", 2 bills. Now they air it out deep. Going for Gachalian, they can't find him. He's double teamed.
Yeah, dangerous throw there by Finkel. A dangerous call as well. Damn near a double team there. Gavlichin goes up for the wheel route. Slightly underthrown, almost picked off. That was by Sure, their sure-handed receiver. Good job by Galvichin to play some defense and get in there. Tough to throw the ball up 14. That might have been the break Oceanside needed.
Boy, it looked if Scherer would have stopped himself just a step before that, he would have had that pick.
Yeah, that might be a little home field away team read. See how the wind tunnels are on this field.
3rd down for Farmingdale. Finkel over the middle. has a completion, and I believe it's going to be short of the first down as he hits the dot.
Yeah, great stand there. Not one first down, quick 3 and out by Oceanside, forcing Farmingdale to get off the field, giving their chance for Shane Harmon and that offense to come alive in the second half here. Looks like Farmingdale's missing an extra man.
Not their fault. They've not punted all night long. They don't know
Yeah,
how
it's
to
tough
do
when
it.
you don't have practice. First punt in a 50-point effort, 49 to be exact. Two back deep. Oh.
Punt goes straight up in the air. And what goes up must come down, and it does at about the 40-yard line. We're going to step away and be back with more right after this.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
First down, Oceanside. They've got a completion to Shura. They've been looking for him a lot, but that's the first one he's hauled in a while.
Yeah, there's that slant route, the first one they've hit on since the first quarter. If you remember, he had a drop about a quarter ago. That one he gets, a little behind him, makes sure to stick it, bring it to his chest, fights through some contact and gets dragged down after about a gain of 15.
Martellotti brings him down. He says, "You're not getting through the middle on my watch." First down, we've got a flag coming in, a pink flag.
Probably another false start. Oceanside, a tough night as far as penalties go. These flags are really being swallowed early.
False start on Oceanside.
As Joe Girardi would say, not what you want.
Not what you want, absolutely. That one's on Andrew Gita. He's a bright guard. Offensive line been solid, but we've seen these last couple drives some false start, illegal formation penalties, illegal man downfield. Not exactly what you want to see, especially for an offense that has been really good today. You know, exploding for 35 points of their own. Just going up against a vaunted Farmingdale attack.
First and 15. Harmon surveys, lets it rip. He's got Tavetter on the right sideline. He's out near the sticks.
Yeah, good job by Tavetter getting open there, securing that ball, getting out of bounds too. Also very important. I know the clock still runs. Good play action there. Harmon really sells the move, goes through his progressions nicely on the right side. Hones in on his man Tavetter, puts it right through with Collins creeping. Tavetter gets it to the outside for a Oceanside first down. Second down, rather.
Tavetter came in with 6 receiving touchdowns on the year. Harmon to Stern, looking for the end zone and stopped just a yard or two short.
Yeah, nice little concept there with the wheel route and the slant route overlapping. You saw Tavetter on the wheel, Morris on the slant, and this is a good ball by Harmon, but an even better catch by Stern.
Stern's going to have to go off the field as he's hurt here.
Oh, that's a loose ball.
Oceanside keeps the ball with Morris. Oceanside was trying hard to get that play off, and they almost cost themselves a turnover.
They almost sent that one the other way, and that one gets scooped up. Could be looking at a big return that would still be going on right now.
Instead, Oceanside will get another chance to punch it in on 2nd and goal.
Good effort by Morris there, keeping that ball, by the way.
Morris is going to take the direct snap. They've got him stopped. Beautiful play by Martellotti. And Ragone comes over and cleans up.
Yeah, I mean, this Farmingdale defense up front, what can you say about them? These goal line stands have been unbelievable. They've been seeing the full house set all night. Breaking through is Rocco Marilotti, a name we've called all night. Taking him right down in the backfield. Got to draw something different up if you're Oceanside here. Seems like Farmingdale's getting used to these looks as we're again in a full house set.
3rd and goal. Morris takes the snap, cuts toward the goal line. He's once again stopped short. It's going to bring up 4th.
Yeah, let's see if they run this play for a 3rd time in a row. Farmingdale having no trouble with it.
Referee signaling 4th down.
Taking this one is Morris, takes it to the right side. Stuffed.
4th down. Morris driving for the goal line, and he's in for the TD.
Touchdown.
Wow! Chase Morris chasing that touchdown and gets it.
Chase Morris barely gets that one. A huge effort to get across the line. They run the same play 3 times in a row, and they got about a yard total on the last 2. Really tough runs. Glad they were able to get it through for the sake of this game, as we have a 49-42 game pending the extra point.
Datto's been quiet, but he had a key block on that run by Morris.
Yeah, an absolutely good block as Pender kicks this one through. Kickers have been really automatic today.
Number 15, Ryan Pender.
49-42. The scoring in this game just will not stop. We're back with more right after this.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Ward Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
49-42, 6:15 left from here in Farmingdale. Mike Trezza, Declan Krogman on hand with our T&D Sports Video crew on a Friday night. Friday Night Lights in Nassau County Conference 1. Oceanside came in 6-0. Farmingdale 5-1. This time they kick it deep. Farmingdale's not ready for it. They scoop it up at the 1. And they get it out just past the 15. Questionable call to return that one right there.
Yeah, I would have let that one go. That one was pretty much in the end zone. You're looking at the 20, but a good effort to get 15 out of that. That could have been a lot worse, despite what it was. But
Nick
yeah,
Ragone on the return.
I know. We're going to see Kama here. They're going to give the ball to him probably twice. We've seen them pass the ball a decent amount of times, despite the lead being up 7 with 6 minutes left. Got to assume they're going to feed their lead back here. Oceanside's defense looking for their biggest stop of the day so far. Going to be a big sequence.
Farmingdale, I believe, has had 8 possessions and scored on 7 of them. 49-42. A little over 6 minutes left in this game. Daller's looking to send this crowd home happy. Kama looking for the sideline. Did he step out? No, he did not. He cuts it back to the middle of the field, and Kama's going to go again. 6 touchdowns on the day. Are you kidding me?
Unbelievable. Josh Kama, 6 touchdowns on the day. Got to have well over 300 yards rushing. An absolute career day on this Friday night for Josh Kama. This one's pretty simple. He takes this one to the outside. An unbelievable block there by Theo Dade, his partner in crime, all night. Narrowly avoids stepping out. We'll see if he does. Tough angle there. Gets back to the middle of the field, past the numbers, and he's gone with 50 yards to spare.
Damo looking for the extra point. We've got a flag down before he can get the kick away.
I wonder if when J.J. Damo woke up this morning, he thought he'd be attempting 8 extra points. And he's got a little help here.
Penalties on Oceanside, so it'll move it just a little bit closer.
J.J. Damo, kicker in his junior year, looking to play lacrosse, his father says.
Line drives that one in, but either way, he's 8 for 8 on the night.
Narrowly.
Farmingdale with 8 TDs, 6 of them by Josh Kama. Farmingdale up 56-42.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Oceanside will get the ball back once again, trailing by 2 TDs. This has been a little bit of a seesaw in that every time Oceanside gets within a TD, Farmingdale scores again to open it back up to a 14-point lead.
Yeah, got to be frustrated if you're on Oceanside. 42 points, a big effort here offensively. It's tough when you give up 55 points. Defense has just been going nuts for Farmingdale in the last 2 possessions, but an offensive explosion on both sides of the football here. As we have the game of the week, it says on the screen, this might be the game of the year so far between 2 potential division winners, conference winners, and, state championship threats here.
If you like offense, you've come to the right place.
And I think we've come to the right place, Mike. And if you like kicking, too, apparently.
Short kick. Oh! Tavetta is level. Did they get the ball away from him? No, Tavetta got it back. My goodness.
Hit delivered there by Matthew Hughes, tight end and defensive end, doing it all on specials here. Tavetta might have been down before this ball came out. Not sure if they're marking him down. We'll check out the replay, but he gets lit up. That ball's moving. Yeah, that ball's definitely out. Good job to fall on it. That looked like Morris there.
Matthew Hughes with a hit that's huge.
Shout out to Tavetta, man. He's getting right back into the huddle, coming out of specials, and he'll be right on offense. Taking a hit like that, man, it's commendable to not even miss a play. It actually looks like Matthew Hughes is banged up a little bit.
Comes to the sideline for a drink. Well-deserved drink after that hit.
Yeah, I think adrenaline will get him through that one. Team scored 56, up 14 with 5 minutes left, delivering a hit like that. Few better things in football as far as player performance goes.
Oceanside down by 14 will go on the attack once again from their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to put the ball in the hands of Shane Harmon here. Really big. This is, like we mentioned earlier, this is his biggest test. So let's see how he fares.
Harmon swings it right side. He's got Bender. Bender's got a first down the right sideline.
Good job there by Bender getting in space on this drive, especially when you need points. The first play is always paramount. They get a nice easy check. First play, you hit your checkpoints. Quick out route there to Bender. Bender gets upfield, taking that one. He catches that one at the 34, gets tackled all the way at the 43, I believe.
First and 10 Oceanside
48.
From their own 42-yard line. Check it, make it 47-yard line. Harmon to throw once again right side. Has a completion again into the middle of the field.
Sure, right there, man. What a play. Getting up, quick Texas screen, follows his blocks. Good one set by the receiver. We'll get into that here, but a nice play action fake by Harmon. Morris sells it well, gets through. Solid lead block there, excuse me. That's Blake Halpern on the offensive line there, number 52.
Harmon to air it out again.
Little contact
and they
there.
got their feet tangled up. No flag coming in. He's looking for Stern. Stern gets up hobbling.
Stern gets up hobbling. We're going to look at the replay here. Looked like there was some contact there from Nicholas Ragone in Stern's chest. Good protection on the backside. There's some contact. No call.
Harmon, as we mentioned, not a big kid, but showing a lot of toughness. 5'9", $160 junior, and he's taking some hits tonight.
Yeah, you can always respect a quarterback. It sheds light on his toughness and why he won the battle coming out of camp. But you can always respect a guy, especially someone of his size. Got a lot of moxie. Being able to take some hits, step up, and that's the name of the game as a quarterback, delivering the football under duress.
Second and 10, Oceanside. Harmon looking around, now throws it away right sideline.
Nothing to do there. No other choice but to regroup and live for another day.
We gave the Farmingdale offensive line some love. Let's give some to the Oceanside line. Kakariko is the big guy on that offensive line, 6'2", 235. He's probably going to play some D3 football. Grimaldi at guard. Perman is the center. Gaida at right guard and Halpern at right tackle. They've done a nice job not only for Morris, but in protecting Harmon all night long.
Absolutely. Outside of some hits that have been taken outside of the pocket, and as the play progresses past the 5 to 7 second long window they have to throw, both sides have really kept their quarterback clean. I would say a big Texas Roadhouse trip would be necessary for both units.
Absolutely. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 for Oceanside.
Last chance for Oceanside here, these two plays.
Tvetter now settles into the slot. He's got a completion this time. It is Jaden Bellone. Got a first down, Oceanside.
Down to the 15-yard line here inside the red zone. This is where they have had some trouble the last drive. Let's see if Farmingdale can stick with that stand.
Harmon looking for somebody to come open. He's got a receiver in the end zone. He overthrows him.
Yeah, it's tough. Stern was going down there, as it looks like he's a little banged up on that play, holding that left elbow. He gets tripped up by the turf monster, but also Harmon, who's going to check on his receiver now, gets a little caught up on his footwork there and lets that one go a little too early.
Stern's been banged up a couple times, and he got it again on that left arm on that play.
Credit to him, though. He's getting off, jogging off the field.
It's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 15-yard line. They can get a first down at the 5. I don't think that's what Rob Blount is especially interested in right here. Second and 10 from the 15.
Harmon getting some signals from the sideline here. They might check into a pass. Could see a big play of over 10 yards. Going to need one.
Harmon, they're after him, and they dump him down. Martellotti with the sack.
Big game for Rocco Martellotti here. Gets to the quarterback, dumps Harmon for their second sack of the game. This Farmingdale defense proving so tough as they get into the red zone. An incredible second half for them so far. Really nobody, just goes right through the center there. Untouched as Rocco Martellotti. Access to the quarterback granted, and he didn't look back. This is where with under 4 minutes left, 14-point game, 3rd and long, we'll see a young quarterback turn the ball over. It's going to be big for Harmon here to be both protective with the ball but aggressive.
Harmon has Morris to his left. 2 receivers left side. Instead, he throws right. Going sideline. Beautiful throw, but not able to come down with it in bounds is Schurer.
That was perhaps the best ball of the day we've seen from Harmon. The way he threw that ball on a string. Nice rainbow throw. We'll look at it now to see if Schurer got the feet in. You know, not under duress whatsoever. Throws this ball, puts it exactly where it needs to be outside. Just missed getting the feet down there, but a good ball from Harmon. We're going to see a timeout for Rob Blount here in Oceanside.
We'll take a quick timeout ourselves. We're back with more right after this.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports.
4th down for Oceanside.
Empty set.
Harmon, they're after him quickly. He's on the scramble and they bring him down.
Farmingdale defense comes through again. This time Pierre Destra with the clincher. The game-winning stop here to ice this victory. Very tough when you put up 42 points and lose. Good job avoiding Martellotti there in the press. Potential hold there that was missed, but it didn't matter. Pierre Destra made the call, made the play. Farmingdale looking to move to 6-1 here. Looking to hand Oceanside their first loss. Hard-fought shootout, kind of reminiscent of the Saints-Giants in 2015. Drew Brees, Eli Manning in the Dome.
And really interesting, both of these teams won last week by the same score, 42-14. Oceanside over East Meadow, 42-14. Farmingdale over Freeport. Next week, Oceanside is going to travel to Port Washington on the Friday night. Farmingdale is going to be at East Meadow on Saturday afternoon.
Absolutely. Seems like Oceanside thought 42 was that marker they needed to hit, but Farmingdale had other ideas.
We've got a flag down before that play can get underway.
Flag down. Offsides on Oceanside.
These teams, Declan, both of these teams in Massapequa, all three are in the Newsday top 10 in terms of large schools. That includes those in Conference 1, Division 1, Suffolk, and Conference 2, Nassau, Division 2, Suffolk. Oceanside came into today's action rated number 2 in big schools.
Comma again.
Kama, whoa, he gives the stiff arm. He's down the sideline. He's going to find the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
This is beyond a career night for Josh Kama. Lucky 7, stiff arms. This one was probably the toughest, most improbable score he's had all night, and he earned it.
70-yard touchdown.
Curtains here in Farmingdale. As we look here, he stiff arms number 5. Oh, gets a little of his face mask and shoves him. Really a great job. That's Wareham. And he gets down with another stiff arm. Comma, just some tough runs tonight. Shades of Derrick Henry. Beyond a career night. Some guys, this is the season. 7 touchdowns.
And 9 touchdowns for Farmingdale as they lead 63-42.
Shout out to JJ Damo, 9 for 9 on kicks tonight.
We're back with more right after this.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Hello, everyone. My name is Len Genova, and I'm the president of the James C. Metzger Suffolk County chapter of the National Football Foundation. Our chapter hosted the first ever countywide media day last month on August 23rd at Lord Melville High School. The event was a huge success with over 300 players representing all 54 high schools. Local media got the opportunity to meet the coaches and top returning players and report on the most prominent storylines for the upcoming season.
Farmingdale up 63-42. Did I just say that? 63-42, 105. Total points scored by these two teams tonight, Declan.
Yeah, I hope you took the over today, Mike. Unbelievable. 105 points Friday night here in October. Can't ask for much more if you're a lover of offense and kicking. If you like defense, though, a lot of scoring.
Oceanside will take a knee after fielding that one. Down to 3:12 left in the game. This is the largest lead for either team today.
Yeah, this one really came out of nowhere. Farmingdale's pulled away in this one. Don't get me wrong, the signs were there. But this was a pound-for-pound boxing match where it just seemed like it was going for blow. And Farmingdale has really pulled away, putting up 63 to Oceanside's 42. Quick 3 touchdowns there.
As I started to say before Josh Kama so rudely interrupted me, Oceanside, the number 2 team amongst big schools in Newsday's poll. Farmingdale came into tonight's action number 8 in big schools. That's Nassau and Suffolk, Conference 1 and 2. but Farmingdale, you would have to think, is going to have to move up into the top 5 after tonight.
Yeah, I would even say Farmingdale deserves a spot in the top 3. After putting up 63 points on the number 2 team that scored the same points as you last week, 42 points, I think it's a really tough bet. Tough to deny their bid for the top 3. They're going to be the top of their division come year's end. This Farmingdale team, really special. Did a great job memorializing Don Snider tonight.
Well, Ward Melville in Stony Brook is the number 1 rated team in Suffolk Division 1. They slayed the Dragon and beat William Floyd. Got a timeout. Farmingdale. Not sure why Farmingdale would be calling the timeout, up by 21 with just 3 minutes left in this game.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Oceanside back on the offense, trailing by 3 scores. No plans to go away in this game. They'll hand off on first down. It is Italiano
Coming back, though. We got a hold.
on the carry. Italiano finally gets his name in the box score. He did, bringing this one back, Declan.
Yeah, I'm sure you're happy about that one, man, but this one sadly is coming back, so we might have to wait another play.
Closing out.
Boy, the pace of this game is really grinded to a halt here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, I'll say. Really milking this field permit.
They're calling the 1st and 7 on the field for Oceanside.
Yeah, that hold is always from the point of the foul.
Italiano trying to
Number
cut.
23, Dean Italiano.
Picks up 3 or 4.
Tackle by number 12, Bentley Flores.
And just like that, Italiano's in the box.
And number 23, Andrew Perez.
Coach Krumanacher with now some of the backups in there on defense. Coach Blount counters with some of the backups on offense. Give some of the younger kids some time and some run here.
Yeah, we got a new unit up front, too, it looks like. Also got the backup quarterback in there as well.
Second and 4. Italiano is met and dropped.
Look at that Farmingdale
72,
defense right there.
Jackson.
Brandon Jackson that time with his first tackle of the game. Watch 72, Brandon Jackson. Italiano takes the snap. Jackson fights through immediately, the first guy to hit him. No negotiating your way out of that one.
Brandon Jackson goes 6'1", 320.
Yeah, definitely a spotlight there for this this third team. Buddy Cormanhocker, you're going to wonder if these guys with size are going to be impact players down the line.
Coach Blount now content to run out the clock with under a minute to go in this game. Down by 3 scores. Third down for Oceanside. Is a rollout this time by Ligorzuski, who's now in at QB.
Like an easy
Number
12
18,
yards there.
Joe Ligorzuski on carry.
21-point victory for Farmingdale.
Number
Definitely a big one
33,
here.
Jack
Memorializing
Rocco
Don
on
Snider,
defense.
their beloved coach. Coach Buddy Korfmacher gets to do it for his team.
That'll do it. Taylor's shootout tonight.
Want to send a shout out to Ben Dixon from Newsday, who helped us out with stats. Great job by Ben. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. We got Tom and Jamie back here.
We're gonna
supplying
That's
us.
gonna do it. Final score: Farmingdale 63, Oceanside 42. As we mentioned, Farmingdale moves to 6-1 on the season. Oceanside drops to 6-1 on the season, depending on what Massapequa was doing tonight. We could have a 3-way tie on top of this division. Declan, let's take a look at the way this game unfolded.
Yeah, immediately we saw Kama hit the ground running, struck first off that onside, or squib kick rather, recovery by Farmingdale. Really just an offensive attack, a ground and pound. Josh Kama, 7 touchdowns, a career night. I mean, really just an unbelievable season within one game tonight for Josh Kama. Can't say enough good things about him. And on both sides of the ball, the quarterbacks, Dennis Finkel didn't turn the ball over, had 2 touchdowns through the air. Shane Harmon had a touchdown through the air, no turnovers, took some nice shots. But the story of this game is Josh Kama giving them an insane attack and a very tough task if you're Oceanside. And he came out on top.
These two teams finish up their regular season schedule next week. As I mentioned, Oceanside will go to Port Wash on Friday night. Farmingdale is over at East Meadow on Saturday. That's going to do it from here at Farmingdale, where once again our final score is Farmingdale 63, Oceanside 42. Our producer director of T&D Sports Video is numero uno, Tommy Bruno. Our technical director, Jamie the Genius Burkhardt. Our camera operators, Dave Camera One Stempel and Christian Kanga Rue. For everyone here on our T&D Sports Video crew, including my partner, the Krogman, Declan Krogman. This is Mike Trezor thanking you for watching. We will see you in a couple weeks with some playoff action.